So that's a good man? Tariq, come on! He changed his name to Tariq, and all of a sudden his mirror's on the floor. Ryan, what? You should have said Will Grigg. Look at that.
Welcome back. From my left, last week we added to our set. We added two wrestlers that Miles brought in. He brought in The Rock and Stone Cold. And of course, this weekend, The Rock showed up wearing black trousers. But did you see the trousers?
Yes. All right. Remember what I said?
Yes.
Black trousers with the black blazer.
No, stop.
Do me a favour, Moses. Get that Rock behind you, please.
Everybody stop. Did you see The Rock's trousers?
I did.
Tell me about the trousers.
This is what he had on. This
No.
Is what, no, but he had the this was the
Specs.
Oh, no, sorry.
I know how Specs' brain works.
I have not seen it. I've refused to open. No, I can't look at it because I have to say my bad first.
Okay, go on.
So my bad for saying The Rock doesn't wear trousers last week. Now show me the trousers. And if they are made out of bin bags, he's in trouble.
You know what Kendrick Lamar wore
Oh, God.
at the Super Bowl?
The baggy stuff.
All right. When you see The Rock's trousers
Now you got to wear Air Forces with them.
at
If
Elimination Chamber,
not, they're going to hit the floor.
these
Oh,
are
my God.
wide
At the bottom.
at the bottom.
So that is every movie in New York in the 1980s. They're called flares.
They are called flares.
All right, so for me, your heroes fell off. No swag.
No, that's not my hero though. My favourite wrestler is Stone Cold.
Oh, thank God for that.
Yeah, so
But that's cool.
it's not my
Can you
hero.
get a bit closer to your mic?
Yeah.
How old is that, by the way?
This is old, bro.
It should say on his under his foot what year it is.
How do you know about that?
It's how toys work.
It's not
What?
how
I never knew
toys
that.
work.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
Toys
toys will have the
don't
year
wear
it
that.
was
How do you
made
know?
on it.
Toys of
I didn't
expiry
know
date,
that.
yeah?
Toys don't wear like that.
How did you know
No,
that?
there's no date on here.
It's not real.
Oh, it is.
You get a fake toy.
1999.
There you go.
99.
Yeah, you're right. Well done.
Thank you.
You can't see. Look at you.
You can't see.
I'm struggling to see it. You're going to see it. How? Go on, tell me. Go on.
I'll tell you what I can see though. Take off the hat. I put this on. Now, what I can see now, there's a hoodie on you. That's what I can see.
What does that even mean, bro?
That's a hoodie. Look, that's a hood. Why is it covering his ears? Come on, Moses, man.
Well, I'm going to add to the set. I'm going to add a book. Ego Trip Book of Rap List. This is a great book. It was released in, I want to say like 2000. It should say somewhere. Sorry, I didn't prep this. But it's a great book. It was written by a load of people who had a magazine called Ego Trip. One of them is Elliot Wilson, who went on to be the founding editor of XXL magazine. And he's big in the content game now. He does big podcasts, everything else. This book was just a book of lists about hip hop. I studied this. It was like my Bible. This is my second copy of this book. And a lot of what I've made content-wise, I realized it was inspired by this book.
Okay.
So this book has got like, it'll have like, the top 10 verses that mention cars. It'll have the top 10 rappers from 96, top 10 rappers from 88, top 10 rappers.
Let me see it.
It's a great book and it's got a billion different lists in it. And I read it when I was really young.
Oh, it's good. First man on the radio. First man on the radio.
Who was the first man on the radio?
I don't know.
He's not good
just
with
gonna read
reading.
the titles.
He's good with reading headlines. Yeah.
It's a headline guy, he can't.
But it's a very influential book in hip hop. But I realized I've copied it a lot over the years, subconsciously.
This is actually a good book. This
It's a
looks
great
alright.
book.
This looks good, you know.
I'll check it out, you know.
This actually looks good, you know.
Don't know if my ADHD will let me read the whole book. But
No, but that's the good thing about it. You just pick up, read a list, and then move on. Miles,
One
quickly.
second. Negro League baseball players.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a real
published.
thing. Yeah.
What's the
Teams
name?
and
What's the name of
personalities.
the writer of the book?
Elliot Wilson's one of them. He does like he did. Do you remember that interview with Drake in his house where he's got the chandeliers and all that?
Oh,
Yeah,
That was
the
Elliot
light skin
Wilson.
guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's
Okay.
big in the music game. Yeah, well
Yeah.
done, T. This is your contribution, yeah.
That's my contribution.
And
yeah.
this is my contribution, yeah.
Yeah, that was last week. but
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Well, you're my contribution.
No, turn
No,
off.
no,
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 next week.
next
We'll
week,
just
next
whenever,
week.
whenever you're ready. Try and make the channel grow. Do something.
No, well, I've been busy. But yeah, I'll be back next week.
Thank you.
I will do.
Bring something.
You want me to bring something in, yeah?
Thank
I
you.
will do.
Thank you.
But thank you everyone for coming once again. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not. We're at 20k subs. 20k subs
What?
in 3 episodes. It's pretty good.
120k?
20K,
Last
yeah.
time I saw it was like 11 point something.
Yeah, we're at 20k today.
Isn't it? It's 20.
20k today, yeah.
That's all right, you know.
20k subs, 3 episodes. Can't complain, but we need more because we're doing about 100,000 views per episode. That means 80,000 of you aren't clicking subscribe. Please click subscribe. If you're on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, please give us 5 stars. It helps us with the algorithm. Give us a comment, give us a like. It's very important for our algorithm. We are growing here. From my left, shareholders. Specs is a shareholder, serious about business now. Miles is a shareholder, serious about business now. I'm a shareholder, serious about business now.
So, bro.
Not everyone's on the
everyone's on
the P&L.
I thought it was that dishing out.
We'll talk anyway. Because you and Specs have done business internationally.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Of course. We was at the Euros together.
Yeah.
We celebrated the Euros before in England as well.
Yeah.
I went to Germany live, and then before that we picked taxi, and then there was something else. What did we do? There was something else.
I wasn't involved in that.
Oh, sorry. What was before that? What did we do?
UFC, Sky.
Oh, UFC. We went to UFC.
Oh, really? Oh, that was an important day in your career.
Yeah. So, man, Moses is a very good friend.
Well, let me introduce him before we start talking about him too much. From my left, on the panel today, a very special guest. When we outlined a load of names of people that we'd love to have on this show, he was high on the list. His name's Moses Duckrell. But, hold on. But I saw a clip of you talking to Taser about your full name.
Oh my
and
God.
I was inspired, and I want to hear your full name today.
Right. For those that don't know, I have to clear my throat real quick because this is a long one. My full name is Moses Ikponsa Nosagiagbo Wisdom Darren Oluwatobiloba Adewale Duckrell.
That's class. Because you remembered it all. That's class. If I had 4, I got 3 names. If I had 4, I wouldn't forget one of them.
But why is it funny?
Because it's just, you stopped the Darren. Why was the Darren the English part? That's the part that was funny. Darren was English.
No, it's true because you remembered the order.
Darren.
Yeah, because if you partnered like the English sounding ones together and then went with your Nigerian names,
A little
class.
pause in there, like little cleanse the palate. You know what I'm trying to say?
That's
That's why
true.
it's in
That's
there.
true.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
Cleanse the palate.
That's true. Do you ever use Darren?
I used to on my Facebook. It used to be Moses Darren Duckrell. And people used to be where the hell is Darren?
I like Moses though.
Anyway, welcome to the show, Moses.
Appreciate you having me. Appreciate you having me.
Liverpool fan, by the way.
Yep.
Proper Liverpool fan, by the way.
Wait, why? What's
No,
going on?
respect you.
Oh, okay. I'll make a short.
Representation, man.
I've got a friend who's a Liverpool fan as well, but he's always in the kitchen talking nonsense sometimes. So I have to ignore him. That's what it is, yeah.
Okay.
Next on the panel, he's representing a player that we talked about on the last episode of From My Left. We did a challenge to see who could get a follow back by the end of the episode, and he's the only person who followed back. He followed me back. His name's Joseph Olowu, who plays for Doncaster Rovers. Specs Gonzalez is representing for him today because he went to see him play this weekend. How did the game go? How was Olowu? Did you meet any other players?
I did. I met Joseph Olowu, the right back Sterry, the inside forward Gibson. We walked past each other, which is enough, and the centre back called Jay McGrath, a very good Irish young centre back. But Joseph Olowu and Jay McGrath together are the reasons why Doncaster, I think maybe third, and
League Two.
In League Two, and they're coming to League One, and hopefully we'll see them in the Championship soon. But Doncaster Rovers, man, what a place! Lovely people. Doners, they were lovely to me.
They're called the Doners.
Those people from Doncaster, that's what they're called, Donnies.
Oh, Donnies.
But you did it in accent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Donner.
Donner.
And I'm looking to go back there. So people are surprised to see me in Doncaster, but have accepted me and know they're going to see me again. So, and shout out Doncaster Rovers for following me and saying, here's the season ticket.
Word.
Yeah,
You was your ticket?
Yeah. So I'm gonna. That's my second team.
Okay, fair.
Who's your first team? Sorry.
Yeah.
Who's your first team?
Who do you think?
Arsenal.
How old are you? You think Arsenal's my first?
Yeah.
You think Arsenal's my first?
When
team?
every now and then it slips out, yeah.
Because he says
because I'm,
we.
because I'm,
And he argues about Arsenal transfers more than anything else.
But why would I want Liverpool to win the league?
You just said that.
I laugh. When Arsenal lose, I call him and laugh.
That's self-defense.
So you think that's Arsenal? Okay.
To be fair, some people thought you were on AFTV, innit?
Who? No, that's the other Specs. And I don't mind that. That's the original Specs. At least he doesn't talk rubbish in the kitchen for his age. But I'm down Forest. I want Forest to get in the Champions League, and I want Chris Wood to do his
So
thing.
it's Forest this year. Okay.
I need Chris Wood to score against Sturm Grass. Next year. I need that. So I'm
Wait, what
Forest.
happened to Burnley, though? Burnley's...
They just got relegated, man. They got relegated.
They got JJ Watt, though, as one of their owners.
When you said what, I was thinking
Sanchez.
What?
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking. Like, what, he's the owner now?
Did I meet JJ
You
Watt?
met JJ Watt, yeah.
American guy.
Yeah.
And he owns what?
Burnley.
No, but in America, what does he own?
Is he the NFL?
NFL?
He's an
He
NFL
played,
player.
yeah.
Oh, he's an NFL player. Yeah, I met him. But again, when they got relegated and company left, Just wasn't the same, man. Just wasn't the same. But I still got love for Burnley. Like, they're my ex-wife, and I could get back with them at any time. You know what I mean?
Is that the rules?
Of course, there's no rules.
Ex-wives don't work like that.
Huh?
Ex-wives don't work like
Oh,
that.
there's people that have got back with their ex-wife. I mean, your ex-girl, you should get back with because there's no next girl.
Why do you keep doing this?
To my left. You wish. You need to turn around and go back.
Next, carry on, though. He's a fool, man. So dumb.
Next on the panel, Northwest's best ambassador. He's repping For My Left on his t-shirt today, and of course his good friend Benja. His name's Miles Mileage, aka the best looking guy on YouTube, aka Wiles, aka
Best looking guy on social media now?
Whoa.
Well, boys, today we're going to be celebrating the great individual performance in Premier League history because we're witnessing one. We're witnessing Mo Salah take this league for an absolute joke.
Yep.
Facts.
And I feel like we're numb to it.
Hold on. Because Moses here, he's a Liverpool fan. Those times when me and you had, we didn't really like the way Salah was doing it. Do you remember how it looked?
Yes, I'm
Has
over
it changed?
No, it has changed. By
What's
the way, it
changed
has
about
changed.
Is it because
his
he's
passing improved?
Yeah.
His
He's
decision
creative.
making improved.
Vision.
And I think I just accepted that sometimes he's just going to shoot and it's going to hit straight at the keeper and you're going to be annoyed because in 2 minutes he's going to shoot and it's going to be beautiful, near post, curled, perfect, and it's part of the Salah experience.
He's in the top 5, yeah? We said. Who did we say was in the top 5 last week? Mahrez, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay. So Salah's in the top 5 too.
he's in a different category though. To me,
I think he's the best right winger to play in the Premier League. And
if you want to say he's a right winger,
He is a right winger, though.
You know.
In this day and age.
you have to
Right
say
forward.
he's a right winger, but
He's not a striker. He's not a forward. So he's a right winger.
he's a forward.
most of his
But he's
goals,
a right
he
forward.
comes off of the right.
Yeah. He's a winger. He's
wider.
touchline.
Like,
He's on the wing.
literally touchline,
Why am I
then
even
he'll come
arguing?
in.
He's
He's
a winger.
just free.
Touchline
He's just
comes
free.
inside.
And where's he free on the pitch, Tigo?
Well, he starts on the right. So I'm not arguing about
Wide right, by the way, touchline.
Yeah, listen, you're
He's
not
there on the chalk
You're not going
line.
to catch me out on the idea that he plays on the right. Everyone knows he plays on the right.
a
I'm
right
just saying
winger.
that he's not like a right winger. He's his own thing.
Yeah, I
There's
know
only
what you
one
mean.
of
He's
him.
not
I've
the
never- yeah,
traditional
yeah,
right
yeah.
winger, but he's a right
I
winger.
would be interested, like, if he did play for Real Madrid tomorrow, would they let him just do that thing he does at Liverpool? And Real Madrid ain't going to buy him to find out. They would buy him to play him at his best, but he's his own machine.
If you had a choice,
Because he is lazy, though.
if you had a choice,
I don't
yeah,
think
I wouldn't say lazy, nah.
It-
Did you not see how he was backing Trent against Doku the other game?
That's a one-off game.
Nah, that's not one off.
he doesn't track back a lot.
He doesn't track back.
Okay, fair enough.
No,
Because
that's
to be
not
fair,
laziness,
to be fair,
though.
Slot has said that he doesn't track back as much as he would like him to at
Yeah.
some
Right,
stage.
if you had
But,
to-
but it's granted.
If you had to choose, Vinny Jr. on the left or Mo Salah on the right, but you had to choose, what
Salah.
would you go?
Salah. That's a
On the
goal
right,
machine.
yeah?
That's a goal machine.
Salah.
You go
Yeah.
Salah.
Yeah, goal machine.
Yeah, for Salah.
It's guaranteed
It's funny
goals.
because they're the conversation for the Ballon d'Or. And obviously, a lot will be decided by what happens in the Champions League. But let's be real. Mo Salah this year.
Oh, it's Salah.
yeah,
Has he
Con-
been better than Vinny Jr. in the last 3 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
In
So
the
Mo
last
Salah
3
has
years.
not dropped off.
But Champions League though. Vinny
Yeah,
Jr. is at that 3 times.
I hear that. But
Salah's won
And
it.
won the league, innit?
So you're saying
he's won the
Salah?
league and
Yeah,
everything.
and the
You're
Champions
saying
League.
Salah's been better than Vinny Jr. in the last 3 years? Is that what
I
you're
believe
saying?
so, yeah.
This Salah, or you talk about Salah in general?
The last 3 years.
Salah, yeah. The fact that Liverpool haven't been that great is not Salah's fault. Salah's been Salah.
He's still
He
done
did
his
drop
job.
off though last year.
I
He
think
was
that was
still
like I think it was
Salah.
like 19 goals.
What's Vinny
last
Jr.'s
year,
excuse?
10 assists.
What's Vinny Jr.'s excuse?
He hasn't got an excuse. He's just not
That's what I'm
Salah.
saying. So it's Vinny Jr. then. Guys, what are we doing?
You're doing team awards and that. But that's not what we're here to talk about.
No,
today.
no, I'm not doing team awards. I'm just doing individual performances in the Champions League.
Yeah, but they're also in different leagues as well. And that league means something.
You're doing that thing. You're doing that thing.
But we're going to celebrate individual performances because of the greatness of Mo Salah. That is the reason we're here today.
Yep.
His greatness this season is making us look back at the great performances from single players in Premier League seasons of all time. Now, the way we formed our shortlist was by taking the player of the year every year and also just players where there were 2-3 players performing at ridiculous levels that year as well. And we have formed a top 10. But before we get to that top 10, I'm just going to give you some players that got some votes that didn't make our top 10. Such as Rodri.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Rodri got a vote, and obviously he was unreal, but when you look at the scale of the 10, I understand why he would have made the top 10. Kevin Phillips.
Well, who voted you?
To be fair, Kevin Phillips, I think he scored quite a lot. What season was it? Was it 97?
99.
He was in year 4.
I know, but I can't say that I watched him, but I've seen
But
it.
you should have stored it.
You stored it.
Yeah, like that should be in your.
I didn't have Sky when I was younger, to be fair. I couldn't watch the games.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I'm saying.
You didn't have Sky too.
No.
Okay, cool.
I used to turn on Sky Sports Channel 14
Yeah.
and watch the Grey Fuzz but with a commentary.
Do you know
Hoping that it would tune in.
have you ever
Tap in the TV.
have you ever invited everyone to your house to watch football and Sky cut it off right before kickoff?
No, but I did invite people to watch boxing.
And
It cut off. Satanta.
Sky. We bring the old Sky back.
Oh my days. Satanta Sports. Oh
That
my
is
days.
crazy.
But
That
I'm
is a
doing that
proper-
Kevin Phillips because Kevin Phillips and now Quinn had a great partnership. I'm gonna say, what was the manager's name again? The little short guy,
Peter Reid.
Ray? Peter Reid. But like, come on,
I
Sunderland.
understand why
times, like,
he got a vote from
Sunderland.
Mm.
So that was.
He was
I
going
remember
mad
that.
in that year in Europe as well.
Battered Arsenal at Highbury.
Europe. I remember Kevin Phillips he went crazy in Europe. He got the golden boot in the Europe in Europe, right? Europa League, equivalent to Europa League. Yeah. Do your
What the
googles.
fuck is going on here?
Do your googles.
You sure you don't mean he won the golden boot in Europe? I think that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
He went
Did
mad
he?
in Europe.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. He won the golden boot.
Not in Europe. You know the golden boot doesn't mean
Yeah,
it means how many goals you scored in a year. Yeah, it
like
doesn't mean
Jardel was there on Eurosport. Yeah, okay.
But in Portugal, every goal's worth 0.5 goals.
Oh,
In the Premier
okay.
League, goals are worth like 1.5 goals, and that's how they do the. I'm
so
not saying
that's why
those
he
are the
won?
exact numbers, by the way.
Is that how he won then?
He scored a lot of goals. Is how he
I was
won.
gonna
What's he
say.
doing now?
yeah.
He's not managing now, I think, is he?
He's coaching. He was at Palace till very late in his career. You know.
Let's try and get him on, man.
Yeah, we should. We should.
European Golden Shoe 99.
Yeah,
2000.
that doesn't mean he played in Europe.
I said he
had
got
that.
a lot of goals.
Yeah,
Well,
but-
no, you also said Europa League. You also said
Yeah,
Europa
you did,
League, but it's
you did,
okay.
you did.
Yeah, but that's what equivalent
Yeah, I
to.
think he had the most goals in each
In
league.
European leagues, yeah, he did.
So I'm saying Europa League, Prem.
Yep. Virgil van Dijk got a vote.
Again, it's because he's
Shouldn't
defender as
have
well,
been.
innit?
It's 'cause he's a defender.
Yeah.
No, you know
Sorry, he
what,
got 3
him-
votes, to be honest.
I was the one that voted. Was I the only one?
No, I voted for him.
Was you biased in your vote?
No,
vote?
I wasn't biased. I just looked at it as that season, 2018-2019. Obviously, we didn't win the league.
Yeah.
He came second in the Ballon d'Or rankings. He's the first defender since Cannavaro to be like top 3. I was back in 2006 when Cannavaro won, and he just made the Prem look like youth team football.
Let me ask you
basically.
this: is he the best defender you've ever seen in your life?
Maldini is.
We didn't see Maldini. What are you
No, I
talking
saw
about?
like no, definitely from what I've seen of Maldini.
Yeah, come on, Moses. This is
From
bad.
what- No, but from what I've seen of
You
Maldini,
can't
he
argue
was.
with him.
These
Come on, you got-
podcasts-
you got-
this is why I hate podcasts, you know.
No,
but what- right though.
Oh, is it
But he's right, though.
George Best got 9 assists that year.
But he's right.
What are you talking
I
about?
saw- he's
I
right.
still watched Maldini
You
play.
did
though.
not watch
Even I
Maldini
didn't watch him when he
play,
played left back.
Moses.
I didn't watch him play when he was left back. I watched him play when he was centre back.
But
And I
that's
watched him-
his
I said
opinion.
Maldini.
I'm just saying, if you come on this show and you lie, I'm going to call you out on
I'm
it.
not lying though, bro.
You can't tell him he's lying. Look at him. Look in his
I
eye.
can tell him he's lying.
Look in his eye and tell him.
He doesn't know Kevin Phillips.
But he knows Maldini. He master Maldini.
Everyone knows Martin.
If you kick ball, you know
You know
You
Maldini
know
is,
who he is. Yeah, but all right.
I watched Maldini play.
How good was Diego Maradona? Like, you can say it because you know the answer.
But I didn't.
That doesn't mean you didn't watch him.
The difference is I didn't watch Maradona.
You
at
didn't
all.
watch Maldini.
Bro, I'm born in '96. I'm not born in flipping 2004.
Maldini peaked in 96.
He's watched
Okay,
it.
cool.
No,
but
don't say that to me.
I watched him in the 2000s when he was at AC Milan. He was playing.
What, when you were 4?
In the
Hey, Moses.
2000s.
Oh, okay.
2000s.
All right, T, quick question, because obviously it's not too late to turn back. But Maldini, is he better than Van Dijk?
We had this conversation.
I know. I want to see if you change your mind.
No,
Because he's a Liverpool fan.
I genuinely, if I watch Maldini, if you show me some Maldini today and say, look at him, I might be swayed. But I watch Van Dijk and I'm just so sure. I'm so sure. And this is no disrespect to Rio Ferdinand or John Terry or Paolo Maldini or Fabio Cannavaro, anyone. Van Dijk is how I would design a centre back. If you ask me, pen and paper, design the perfect centre back. That's him. He's there, and he's won the Champions
better
League.
than
He's
Rio,
won
yeah?
the Premier League.
I think so, yeah. Okay. I think so.
Rio thinks that as well.
Yeah.
They did a lie detector
Yeah.
test.
Rio, we believe that. Rio don't believe that. Rio don't believe that. But we'll move. We'll move.
Something inside of Rio believes that.
Rio don't believe that.
It's interesting, man.
So why did he fail the lie detector
Most
test?
footballers don't really believe that other players are better than them.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
realistically.
Couple players that didn't make our top 10. Riyad Mahrez, 2015-16. I think that's probably because there were other Leicester players.
Even though he was quality that season.
Obviously, unreal. Frank Lampard, 04-05. Bit of a down period for the Prem. Ugly stuff. The way that
Yeah.
Chelsea won the league that year.
Was that 15 goals conceded that season?
Yeah, and like
the way it's-
the pitch was made of sand.
Oh,
Do you
yeah,
remember
yeah.
that?
It's the way Lampard was doing it. It's the way.
It's because Gerrard was there doing
Screamers.
beautiful things.
Every-
Because they won the Champions League that year as well, didn't they? Yeah.
I think there's better players.
Lampard was overshone by that. Just that alone.
Right.
2 players, 11th and 12th joint, and neither of them making the list is going to annoy people.
Who?
So Kevin De Bruyne, 21-22, and Eden Hazard 14-15.
I think KDB has.
It's had so many.
Because I remember that season. It was like the last day of the season, I believe it was, and they played against. Was it Villa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 2-0 down.
Yeah, and obviously Liverpool playing against Wolves, but KDB like switched on that game, but he was switched on throughout the whole season. That the crosses that he was doing, obviously we see him now, he can't really do it as well as he used to, but I've never seen a guy like
Radar.
He's just picking guys out.
From right,
change the game of passing.
from right back, he's just whipping
Bro,
the
just
ball.
literally whipping the ball. I'm like, rah.
All the way
Like a
to the
shot
other
in
side.
it.
Literally.
Whipping the ball, bro.
I think Eden Hazard lost out, and I had him high. I had him fourth. I think
That
it's
was a
just
good
because
season.
the Premier League wasn't that good at that time.
But he was he was the best player in the Premier
he was
League.
the
He
best
was.
player
It was
in the
too
Prem,
easy
yeah.
for him.
Yeah,
Some
I
player
will never
was
forgive him.
He was the best player.
He will never be in any of my top 10 lists
Why?
because he kicks balls with chunks and that. No.
So do you.
No, I'm supposed to. This guy decided to retire at 25.
Yeah, he should still be playing there.
He
Yeah.
should be playing.
Like, what's going on? You
should
don't play
be.
YouTube football at 25. That's his Hazard, man.
25.
You know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
So-
Do you want to hear a story about Eden Hazard? He went on a podcast recently and they said, you joined Chelsea, and there's debate over whether or not it was a legitimate move the way he went to Chelsea, whatever. And he said, no, when they got Champions League football, I decided that's where I wanted to go. This is why I'm calling that a little bit of an iffy decision, because I was at that game, the Champions League final, 2012, and I was on the coach on the way there, and I was there as a invited guest. Someone on the coach was good friends with him and maybe worked with him. I'm not going to say too much more. He shouted on the coach outside the stadium, out before the game, Eden Hazard has chosen Chelsea. He shouted that on the coach before the game. So when Eden Hazard's going on podcast talking about, no, it was when they won the Champions League, I decided when they got Champions League
So
football.
it was before.
I'm a bit like, I've always looked at Eden Hazard a bit funny for that. Because I remember I was on that coach and I told people, messaged them straight away, as I was going Chelsea. And then they were like, oh, he's going to do a LeBron thing where he's going to announce where he's going to go. Is it Arsenal? Is it Barca? Is it this? Is it that? And I'm like, I know he's gone Chelsea. So when they announced Chelsea, I'm like, why is he wasting everyone's time? I know he's gone Chelsea. But anyway.
He was quality though.
We've made it to our top 10. And that's a perfect time to ask you to subscribe again. You're getting bored of me asking you to subscribe. I get it. You're getting bored of me asking you to hit like and leave a comment. But it's so important. We're so fresh. We're so new. We're 4th episode.
Come on,
We're
man.
bringing on the big dogs.
Moses, tell him to subscribe.
Please subscribe. You know what I mean?
It sounded like a
Help human appeal.
it sounded like a charity advert.
You know what I mean?
Have you ever subscribed? One subscribe will save Moses and Miles.
Save Miles. But before we get into our top 10, I'm going to list who was on the panel. We obviously have Specs Gonzalez, Miles, Tigo, and Moses. But we also have Sven. He's back.
Yes.
Lewis, he's back.
Anelka.
Dazza threw his name in the mix.
0 ball
It's in your
knowledge.
list.
He's in the list.
Did he send it to you on time?
Yeah, he did. He sent it to me before everyone. Joe Walker on
Big
there.
up Joe, big up
and
Joe.
my boy Jordan, West Ham fan from East. I felt like he needed to be represented.
Big up Joe, man. Big up Jordan. Big up. Yeah.
Because number 10 on our list.
Medicine. Sorry, Moses.
Yeah.
I was going to say another name, man.
Who's
Number 10 on our list was well represented with 3 votes, 2 of them very high, one of them from Jordan, our West Ham representative. Dimitri Payet, 2015-16.
you know what?
Oh, the individual.
I was struggling. Yeah, individual, innit? You have to remember.
Yeah, actually, he went mad.
Stand up moment, free kick against Palace. Was there 7 man in the wall?
One of the most perfect
What
free
was
kicks
that?
ever.
No. Why is he not go investigated?
It should be a shot, should be
The ball went
investigated.
outside. It went off camera.
Yeah, they came back in.
It went, bro. I've never seen a free kick like that before in my entire life.
That was crazy still.
There's a goalkeeper side that he put it.
It was far side.
Far side, yeah.
Far side.
Opposite
I think it's
corner,
far
yeah,
side.
opposite corner,
Far
yeah,
side,
over the
Yeah,
wall,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Payet was doing some. Like it was almost like because I think when he moved, no one cared. Let's be
No.
honest.
No, no one cared.
No one expected that, and I don't think we even knew about him like that. But you will see him on like Foot Manager a lot. But yeah, for me that was like,
Temperament.
Would you say? Would you say?
what does that mean again? Temperament. How you feel?
Just like, yeah, like
Like if up and
Unstable, yeah.
unstable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say that Payet is the most gifted West Ham player?
Never.
they had Zola.
In the
No, they
2000s.
didn't.
No,
They didn't have
Paolo Di
Zola.
Canio.
Di Canio.
Di Canio.
Yeah, is he more talented than Di Canio?
Paolo Di Canio.
Probably the-
was-
I
I
could
can't
say
talk
he's
about the
more
Canio
talented
because
than Di Canio.
I can say that I didn't
Joe
really watch
Cole.
him.
Oh, really?
Joe Cole.
And
yeah.
you say that in front of Joe Cole.
Wait a minute, an Italian, he played in the mid-2000s. You didn't watch him?
What?
Palestinian, yeah.
No, I can't say I watched them.
Interesting.
I didn't watch them.
Interesting.
Bro, I watched Maldini Champions League. I told you I didn't have Sky, so I used to watch an ITV. Never them man were playing.
Good save.
Don't forget about the Champions League.
Champions League was only one game a week.
I'm saying, bro.
And it was always the English team. Just saying.
And it was on ITV, Darren.
I was saying it was on ITV. Yeah, I was saying it was on ITV.
Okay.
Darren.
You call me Darren?
Yeah.
I didn't even clock.
Oh, good.
Who knows what Dimitri Payet would have been if he didn't get into trouble? Because that is allegedly the story, is that he got into trouble maybe with his wife allegedly, and he had to escape the country.
Yes, he had to
on a
flee.
quick one.
No.
Yeah.
He fled the country.
Do you think you would have got a big move to one of the bigger teams in the Premier League though? If you never got into trouble, allegedly.
You'd think so, but then getting into trouble happens because you're a guy who gets into trouble, isn't it? So if you're a scout at one of the big clubs, you're looking at it just going, he's a ticking time bomb. Something's going to go
You never know
wrong.
when.
You know what's crazy? Because when I thought about him, I thought to myself, I remember he dragged West Ham out of the mud and he was doing some crazy things. But it wasn't like Tevez for West Ham though. Like Tevez, I felt like won games, whereas Payet was just doing sick things. Do you know what I mean? But
He won games.
He won games as
Sure?
well.
Yeah, definitely one game.
like against the top 6 as well at the time.
But
I remember
It didn't feel like
I
that.
think he beat Man United 3-2. Yeah.
I remember Tevez scoring against Manchester. But I think you could be saying that because you know what Tevez went on to go and do in the Premier League. If Tevez did that for West Ham for one season or 2 seasons, then went to another league, I don't think you'd say that about Tevez.
Probably.
I think you're saying that because he stayed and we know how good he became.
I'm just trying to think. I'm just saying
Because Payet was the guy.
No, but was it definitely over a 38 games though?
No.
Oh,
was it-
no, I think it was the full season, yeah.
Not every
Well,
game.
Not every game was
But-
No, but
like an 8, 9 out of 10.
it's rare that a player in the mid-table of the Premier League, or even below, they might have been a bit lower than
Yeah,
that,
standout player.
is that guy for as much of the season as he was.
Chris Wood was doing it for Burnley.
No, he wasn't.
Match of the day. Wood, me, Wood, me. That mean Chris Wood and Ben Me.
Pause.
Oh my God.
Wood me is
Crazy.
Wood me is
Crazy. Keep that in, man. You know what I mean? About why? Why not?
He went to Brazil, didn't he, Payet?
I don't even
He went and played in Brazil.
Is it Vasco?
I don't think it was Vasco. No, it might have been.
Don't tell me he's playing now, T.
Yeah, it's Vasco. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember
he's
Vasco.
still there.
He's still there.
Yeah.
Playing now.
So he's
He was
with
Brazilian though.
He's with Memphis then, no? Is Memphis Vasco?
No, he's
Oh no, he's from
Corinthians.
Corinthians, that's it.
That's my team.
Because he's friends with Colin Kazim, right? Memphis.
Yeah.
Kevin Richards.
Shout out Dimitri, man.
So where did he come? 10th? That was it 10th?
10th place,
Did you
yeah.
vote for him?
Nah.
Did you?
I was going to, but I didn't.
T?
No,
I looked at it, I
was
glazed at it. but
Jordan, Joe, and Lewis. I think Jordan, because obviously he's a West Ham fan, he put him 10th, and Joe, because he's a Palace fan, wanted to represent for a mid-table player. I'm guessing.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
You know how these
Fair.
things work. People's
Representation.
number 9 on our list was the 2022-23 version of Erling Haaland.
That should have been
I
higher.
allow it, man. Who's voting for Haaland?
That should have been
I
higher for me.
put him 10th.
Are you voting for Haaland?
That should have
Because
been
the
higher
impact
still.
of what he did in the Premier League when he came to the Premier League.
That's no, man.
Are you crazy?
I put him 10th though.
No, but that's not individual. It's not individual brilliance, man.
It was though.
He dragged them to win in the
Don't
Premier
be a
League.
contradictor because you said Mikel Antonio could have scored all those goals as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not
But he
individual
didn't.
brilliance.
But he didn't.
No,
Erling
bro,
Haaland did.
no one.
I didn't
could
see,
have scored
by the way,
that many.
sorry, Moses, sorry. Guys, I didn't say Mikel Antonio could have scored all of those goals. I said Mikel Antonio could have scored a lot of goals.
See, let me ask you this.
I definitely think Erling Haaland's going to score more than Mikel Antonio.
Okay, but Moses, let's be honest. There's a lot of strikers you could have put in that City team that would have bang goals.
It's easy to say that though.
But he done it.
What?
It's easy to say that.
So you think
But he actually done
Haaland?
it.
You think Haaland? All them goals that Haaland scored in that City team is because he's.
Yeah, but City have had really great teams before in the past as well. When they had Aguero playing up front, but Aguero hasn't touched 36 goals.
But you know what? You know, but the thing with Aguero though, Aguero used to come deep and do things and score
Yeah.
outside the box.
Okay.
Haaland.
But that's
His manager said
that's
to
the
him,
point.
his manager says, "You just stay there. We'll do all the work." How's the individual brilliance?
Yeah, but that's the point I'm making. To score a goal is like the hardest thing in football, bro. Like his movement is ridiculous. His movement is ridiculous. He's running behinds are
Bro,
ridiculous.
I grew up on strikers that.
And none of those
The movement came from-
none of those strikers scored 36 goals in the Premier League.
Oh, so you
in one
Haaland's better than
season.
Thierry?
I'm not as a
No, I'm
number
asking you, is he-
as a number 9.
Yeah.
Yes, he scored more goals.
He said 9. He got me there.
Kevin Phillips was Golden Shoe winner at Sunderland in the Premier League.
How many games was it that season?
38.
Was it 38 as well?
Yeah. No, it's 1990-2000, not 1992.
I'm just asking, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Maldini. This Maldini expert.
the game's changed. 36 games.
Let me ask you this. Is Haaland better than Van Persie?
As a 9.
Yeah. This is what I'm. You see what you're doing?
Footballer. I'm gonna ask. It's a
Yeah,
footballer.
that's
No,
too many. You've added too many
Van
questions.
Persie's better. But you see what I'm saying? When you look at Van Persie, you see individual brilliance. Haaland. If I ask you guys now, explain to me what individual brilliance is with Haaland, you're gonna just say goals.
Yeah, but it's what he did for them that season.
Show me one good goal. Tell me.
He's definitely got good goals.
Tell me and show me a goal that you remember that's sick from Haaland. Oh, wait.
Bicycle kick, I think, against...
You call that a bicycle kick? The one off his shin from the side?
Still a bicycle, man.
The guy don't score good goals.
No, I'm not saying he scores good goal. You're right. He doesn't score.
But he's in the top 10 though.
His goal catalogue isn't like...
But
So is he in the top 10?
because for what he's done in the Premier League, how many records he scored? He scored the most goals in the Premier League. They won the treble that season.
In his first season.
Individual brilliance.
In his first
First
season.
season, he scored like 5
certain-
games.
Individual
Certain
brilliance.
man said it was an insult to the establishment, thinking that Haaland was going to get the most goals in the Premier League in his first season.
If anybody's young, fast and big and concentrates, you will score at City. That's the truth. I'll be honest with you.
Okay,
Nah,
but
he's
36.
natural.
No, he's not
He's
nat-
done it everywhere.
He's done
As
it-
a goal scorer,
I
he's
hear it.
natural.
He's a big guy. He's cool. I hear it. But it's not really individual brilliance.
I know what you mean, but it is.
It
You
is.
can't score
To
that many
some
goals and it
degree,
not be
yeah.
brilliant.
I think I've seen way more individual brilliance from Harry Kane, let's say.
I think you could make that argument. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could.
Haaland.
You could.
Yeah, but
You
Haaland,
could.
And where's Kane in this? Is Kane
Nowhere.
No, it's not in the list now.
This is madness.
Yeah,
But
it's
as
about
far
what
as
it-
one single season, what Erling Haaland did to the
What?
Premier League,
What, score 36 goals.
Yeah, like-
but you don't remember one of those 36. I'm saying, guys,
36 tackles.
show me the
a lot
goal.
of them-
Show me
a lot
the
of them
goal.
tackles.
Show me the
Obviously, he's
one
been-
that was banging. When we spoke about Van Persie, you said volley and all that. When we spoke about Payet, you said free kick. Give me a goal from Haaland. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
It was only last season.
Let me wait.
But you can't, just because his goal catalogue isn't as good as all those other strikers doesn't necessarily
When
take
you have
away.
the goal, Darren, when you have the goal, send it to me. I want a sick goal from Haaland. Individual brilliance, they said.
Miles, do you remember last week you were rubbing Daz's elbows with the cream?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
His elbows are dry.
And the neck, the back of the neck.
It's dry. He ain't even got no hair back there.
Oh, that's what we're doing.
You should be scoring some cream from backs.
You see what now it's cussing.
Oh my days.
Because they haven't got the fouls. I hear it.
I hear it.
It takes skill to
I
score
hear
that
what
many
you're
goals.
saying.
That's all I'm saying.
mad about
I hope you say, but there's other players
I put him
who
10th.
don't have great goals, who are great goal scorers, who are going to be on this list.
Let's see.
I put him fourth, to be fair.
Erling Haaland was undeniably
fourth?
just a
That's
beast, a monster.
I put him fourth just because
Not that high.
36, first season.
Never would
Mental.
have goal, you know.
Sven had him fourth as well.
I've never
That's
would have
mental.
goal.
That's what's got him in there. And I had him 10th.
You had him 10th, yeah.
That's what made it.
Number
That was a lazy
9,
goal.
Oh, 8 and
Haaland doesn't have a best goal.
he definitely does, but I know what you mean. Like,
So dumb.
no, but you're so.
How can you not have a best goal? Not like one curl and top bins. Not one. He hasn't got one.
You're
probably-
desensitized to
You're
him scoring
probably-
goals.
come
man.
We're probably forgetting a couple as well.
What are you talking about for City?
Do you know what? Do you know when I typed Haaland best goal? You know what his goal was?
What?
It was a long ball. He bodies Braithwaite and puts it bottom corner. And I said to myself, Haaland, you make me sick. But all the strikers we've seen and all the goals we've seen, that's your best goal on YouTube right now.
He's just efficient, innit? That efficiency is crazy.
Number 8 on our list, and I'm waiting to hear some of his great goals and his great techie moments. It's 2009-2010's Didier Drogba.
I will attack you like GBH 19, yeah? If that goal he scored against Everton at Goodison
bins.
Park, if it's that year T, you shouldn't be talking like that.
I agree.
Okay,
It is
I
that
agree.
year.
I'm just saying, like, Erling Haaland could score one of
kicks.
them, and then that's it.
Haaland's
No,
not.
no, no.
Haaland's not scored none of Drogba's sick goals. Do you remember what he done to Carragher
Yeah.
at the bridge? The boom and the volley.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was actually
Free
thinking, is that
kicks.
the same season? Is that season?
That's the problem. I didn't go that far with the
Yeah.
research.
Scored a sick free kick against Arsenal at the Emirates.
But it's enough for me. If Haaland scored a banger this year, for example, I would have that. I haven't seen a banger yet. That's why I was on Haaland. But over to Drogba, for me, Drogba made it cool for Mateta and that to do their thing today.
I can't lie. Drogba, number 9, striker. I think for me, he embodies that fully. Kind of thing, hold up play, link up play, goal catalogue as well. I don't think Haaland can compare to that aside from the sheer amount of goals that he scored.
The only thing
That's
they
just
have
for me, innit?
Only thing they have in common is probably power and strength.
No,
That's the only thing
someone's
in
got serious power. Someone made your defense sick.
No, yeah,
Senderos
I
is
hate
finished.
I hate him.
What do
Senderos
you
was
think
finished.
Haaland would have done to Senderos?
He would have destroyed him as well.
Yeah.
100%.
No, not as bad as Drogba.
No. Come on, bruv.
Not as bad as Drogba. Team. Do you know why? Drogba did it over and over and over and
Destroyed
over
him.
again.
So where did Drogba come in this list? 8th.
Eighth,
So
yeah.
who had him voted?
Daza had him 5th. Lewis had him 6th. Specs had him 5th. Miles had him 3rd.
Yeah.
Do you know what's individual brilliance as well? When you're bought for like cheap and people are like
27 mil wasn't cheap.
At that time.
Yeah, it was very expensive.
Yeah, it was
at that
expensive
time.
for that time.
Drogba was expensive.
No, but Drogba didn't come with expectation. Chelsea
No,
was
it's
just
still expensive.
Chelsea were just floating money at the time.
They landed.
Haaland came with expectation.
And he delivered.
Shit.
Massively.
Yeah, Drogba's first season was terrible.
Drogba's better than Haaland.
It's a great,
course,
it's a great
he
debate.
is.
No, it's a great debate.
No,
That's
I
a
think
great
Drogba is
debate.
better than Haaland.
Great
As a
debate.
player,
I love
yeah.
Didier
100%.
Drogba. That's a great debate though.
Didier Drogba was one of the best, if not the second or third best striker of all time in the Premier League.
If Drogba's in the City
100%.
team, they wouldn't walk up. Well, they win everything.
100%.
Well, they've won
he's-
everything with Haaland. Shit.
Yeah.
There's no, you can't win
the trouble.
there.
No, yeah, don't do that.
Find
don't do
another
the
pitch
accolades.
to play on.
Yeah, don't do the accolades.
Yeah,
Don't do
that
the
doesn't
accolades.
work.
Well, Drogba hit 8th on list is making me sick.
Drogba
It's making me
better than
sick.
Haaland, man.
He should be higher than
I'm not mad that he's obviously top 10.
8th on the list. Drogba,
I
he's
didn't have him on my list.
devastating.
I didn't have him on my list.
That season, they beat Manchester United to the title by 1 point, and he scored at Old Trafford and made them win the game. He's
hear
a
it.
difference maker.
But
That
then,
was the Drogba season.
That was
as
the
well. Obviously,
Drogba
He was
season.
sick other seasons, but that was his
Unplayable
season.
team.
I think his son follows me. Let me check. Isaac Drogba.
His son plays like low leagues in this country, right?
is it?
Could be France. Shout out Isaac Drogba, by the way, man. When you come in the show, let's talk about your dad.
No, just get your dad on. Just get your dad on.
Oh, Isaac, no, sorry, yeah. what the hell, Isaac? We don't want to chat to you. I forgot about that, you know.
Come with your dad. You sit behind the camera.
Yeah.
You sit behind the camera. Well, I'm mad that he's 8th though, man. He should be way higher than that. Drogba's even
I just
Henry
think-
said that.
I just think
them playing together would be.
They're a joke, yeah.
It's a joke.
Chelsea just their titles just feel a bit different. They felt like they were buying them. They felt like
At the time, yeah.
it was just ruthless efficiency. It wasn't like individual, even though there were some of the best players of all time play on those Chelsea teams, including Didier Drogba.
Anelka was in that. That was Ancelotti that season.
Yeah.
They won the league. That's crazy. The fact that he's 8th is crazy to me.
I don't think you'll argue with the 7 that finished ahead of him though.
I would.
Who was it?
Oh, yeah,
We'll get there.
That's
We'll
what
get
I
there.
was about to say.
Yeah.
That just remember Drogba. Just remember what Drogba did to all of our teams.
I think because you're an Arsenal fan,
No,
it feels
it
different.
no,
different.
it's just in general.
Alright,
He destroyed everyone.
No,
He
yeah,
was that
but
good.
with,
He was
with
powerful,
Arsenal,
strong.
it was funny because
Nightmares, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nightmares.
Yeah, he
I get
made
it.
you hit the drink.
Yeah,
But he did it to
But
Manchester
what do you
United
think he
as well.
thought? What did he think about Arsenal? Like, did he think?
He
Because
said-
Jolly up, innit?
AFTV wasn't there, so I want to know why he wanted to destroy Arsenal.
But Claude, Robbie, and Ty were all in the stadium. They were. He thought that yes, absolutely. He knew that they were there for the picking. He knew they were bullyable, and he did it.
Our centre backs were terrible, man.
He said that. He said that over the years.
Drogba, go on. Who's above Drogba? Who's 7th now? Tigo?
But you got to remember as well. Remember when we spoke to Romelu Lukaku? Drogba is the guy that brings the players around Africa. They all go to him.
Oh, is it? See, just for that alone, he should be.
He stopped
higher.
the war, to be fair.
Is it?
Yeah.
But he did
God of
also
War.
back Mourinho in the racism debate the other day.
No, he deserves to
I
be
don't think
7th.
Mourinho was being racist, but I don't know. I haven't studied it.
What did Mourinho say?
He said that the Galatasaray bench was like a bunch of monkeys.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh, and there was black players on the bench.
I haven't looked it up. I haven't looked it up.
Because there is white monkeys.
Number 7 on That's a great line. Number 7 on our list, and this is look. Drogba was great, and he won the title. But you can also be unbelievable and not win the title because number 7 on our list is 2013-14's Luis Suarez.
Should have been higher. I had a number 1.
Don't forget your memories, boys.
Talk about racism.
I've got some.
You talk about racism. You go for Luis Suarez.
That's
We
true.
segued.
Hey,
You went from
It's true.
like, it's hard to say this as
a
a
black
black man, considering like what he said to Evra. But
Liverpool fans.
just said-
Liverpool fans already
But-
made peace with that the day after it happened.
I don't agree with that at all. Just that season was mad.
Unbelievable.
That season was.
I didn't put it in my list because he didn't say it again.
He didn't say.
There was a time in that season
Yeah.
you would tune into a Liverpool game. If you were 5 minutes late, Suarez had already
scored
scored
2
twice.
goals.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and he always
And
destroyed.
Sterling
Norwich.
was squaring it.
Why did he
Norwich.
destroy Norwich like this?
Bro,
He scored,
he scored 4 goals
in one
against
game,
him.
yeah.
Yeah, twice.
and the volley from like the halfway, like he did a madness.
It was the goal against Newcastle where Colaccini was playing. That's one of the best. That's one of the best Premier League goals that I've seen. The way he controlled it. The
that
pass
was
from like
harsh.
70 yards, bro.
Yeah.
The touch was mad. Colaccini was out the game.
He's always out
touched
of the game, by the way.
He was always out of the game.
always
yeah,
has
yeah,
it.
And this is
yeah,
where,
yeah.
no, you know, it's funny. Just to touch on this, back on the subject, just quickly. They had a great striker, Luis Suarez, doing great things, one of the best ever. But they didn't win the league because they never had a great defender. And that's what I was just talking about, the Mo Salah and Van Dijk. That's the reason why
they didn't have a great defense.
We have a
No,
great
but if they-
defense or keeper.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, but you had an amazing attack, was putting out all those numbers, all those assists, and you still couldn't get over the line. That's why I said Van Dijk is more important than Salah in this present moment.
But that attack,
But that attack
Sturridge,
was
Suarez, Raheem Sterling. Oof.
Oh, Henderson was in the
moving
team.
mad that season as well. Henderson was
We've
moving
got to get
mad.
to the end of the list, right? We all voted for Henderson, right? Henderson.
What? Is Henderson?
2021?
Surely not.
We all voted for him, surely.
Surely not.
He's not in it.
No,
He must be-
1920,
He must be
1920.
having a joke.
We'll see.
But Suarez though, unplayable, man. He should have been.
Yeah.
He should have come to Arsenal.
Was that
No, shouldn't.
was that the year before? Was that after the year that season? Was that when the £1 from Arsenal?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was after.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you have to also remember, Suarez was banned for 10 games, so he missed 3 games from the season before at the
yeah,
end, and then 7.
Yeah,
And he
the
still
beginning.
scored 31 or 32.
That is mad.
When did he go and destroy Africa with the handball?
That's the 2010 World Cup.
Yeah,
So was that before? That was
that
before.
was before. Yeah, that was before that season.
And he's biting. When did he bite my man from Argentina? He was biting up.
No, Italy. It was Italy.
Italy. Chiellini.
That was World Cup 2010.
Chiellini.
That's 2010.
No, I thought that was after the racism.
Who
no?
did he-
I think that was after Evra.
2014 then.
Has he bitten
Yeah,
like
he
2
was-
players?
bit two
Ivanovic as
players,
well.
yeah.
And Ivanovic as
Yeah.
well.
Right, yeah, Ivanovic and he
guy's
bit
a
someone in the World
nuisance.
Cup as well.
2014,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was after the.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I should have picked him just because of individual.
No, you didn't pick him out.
Nah.
Oh man,
Nah, Suarez.
That's
in the list,
crazy.
man. You have to have Suarez in the list.
That's
I didn't pick him at all. No.
He was unplayable.
Yeah.
He was goals. He was dribbles. The
Yeah.
dribbles were crazy. They were scrappy. Not beautiful.
Not beautiful
They weren't
all the
beautiful.
time, yeah.
But the way him and Sterling would find each other, and then with Sturridge in the middle, it was like perfect front three.
Absolutely.
But he had this way of playing that as well. You know me, I like,
aesthetics.
yeah. But he had it.
He had aesthetics
but he
as well.
didn't have it.
I just want to say, by the way, Suarez, the £41 million, the 40 plus £1 million bid was the summer before, because he leaves that summer, doesn't he? He gets replaced by Balotelli.
Yeah.
What season
End
is
of that
this?
season. This
13,
is the
14.
13-14 season.
Yeah, we tried to get him from 11,
So
12. Yeah.
This is Sturridge, Sterling, Suarez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Brendan
but
Rodgers.
he made Sterling and Sturridge and Henderson play better.
Yeah, but they also made him play better, especially Jordan
No,
Henderson.
but he had to. Because he was there, they
No,
had
Henderson
to
was
raise
a
their
bit-
level.
But Raheem Sterling goes to Man City and wins just about everything after.
I
So
know, but
we
that-
knew Raheem Sterling was
Yeah,
still Raheem
we knew
Sterling.
that. We knew Sterling was good probably from when he was at QPR.
yeah.
To be fair.
Well, Suarez
Is that right?
definitely.
You knew that, yeah?
Well, you don't remember Soccer AM, bro?
Okay, cool.
It's okay.
You don't remember that when he was doing
What, I knew it
school?
from before that.
Suarez is definitely better than
From
Sturridge,
your
yeah?
age,
When you were in goal.
No, he was a goalkeeper.
Suarez was definitely better than Sturridge, naturally.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Suarez is
Yeah.
better than Sturridge. Yeah.
Naturally, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, you're talking this
I know,
nonsense
I
again.
have to, man. I have to, T.
But when I said
Born
that,
with it. Born with it. Sturridge is more born with it than,
yeah, but
than
Sturridge.
Suarez.
Remember when I said Sturridge is more closer to Mahrez?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's more closer to like a Mahrez.
So who's
type
Suarez close to?
player. Suarez is, I don't know, like a El Capitan, Torres kind of player.
El Capitan.
What the fuck is
El Nino.
Yeah,
El Nino.
yeah, El Capitan.
No,
El
that's
Capitan.
the
Yeah.
captain.
Yeah,
I don't think Torres was ever captain.
El Capitan. Yeah, Torres.
El Capitan.
Suarez. It sounds nice.
Yeah,
Suarez,
Suarez would be
Aguero,
close. Yeah,
that kind of. He's not. He's not.
But
a
you know what?
Sturridge.
He looked jammy. Like when he was like nutmegging
Chaos
people,
baller.
but he
Ultimate
meant
chaos
it.
baller.
But
He meant it, yeah, he meant it.
So Suarez
He
or
meant
Aguero?
At the time, I thought this guy was jammy, you know.
Bro, when you nutmeg people, come off both legs and go
But
through legs.
you ever play with
Amazing.
that guy? You ever play with that guy who's dribbling at you, and even though you get a touch and it's a decent touch, somehow he's got past you with the
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah.
That's Suarez.
Yeah.
He counts on it hitting shins.
Have you seen him kick ball?
Nah.
What do you think? No, T.
You ain't seen me.
I'm asking him what he thinks. What do you think if he will go past you, Moses? Moses. Do you Moses?
I'm a forward.
Let me start again.
Yeah, go on.
Darren.
Are you a striker?
Go.
No, Darren.
I'm a forward.
Darren, do you
Winger.
believe? Yeah, you're playing right back. Yeah,
Darren.
you're a striker, but you've gone right back to cover for your right back.
Yeah.
Tigo's left wing as an inside forward.
Why would I be?
Wait,
No, don't say why would I be? Because that's the situation you're in now.
All right.
No, you're a counter attack.
That's cool.
Because players are in situations. He's
Tigo's
not right back. Why would I be there?
No. I want to get to the point
Yeah,
after.
you're
there, you're there.
Okay. You've gone right back, right?
Yeah.
But Tigo's played inside forward for the other team. Ball comes, he's now taking little touches towards you. Are you thinking?
Little touches. Yeah, go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you thinking he's getting past you and putting
No
a cross?
chance.
Yeah. All right, cool.
No chance.
You're not having it, Moses.
No, I'll let him go down the line.
So what makes you think he's not getting
You
past
let
him?
him, you know.
I'll let him.
You will let him go down the
You know
line.
what Kyle Walker used to do? I'm not trying to like disrespect.
No,
him,
no,
but,
no, say it,
Right, T. I just wanted to clear my head.
I just want to
Yeah.
flash back.
Right.
2019. Miles on
What?
the
No,
pitch. Crystal Palace.
Why are you defecting? Talk about yourself. I scored goals. I played the Emirates. I've scored
I was
goals.
the only one that scored in that game.
In that
No, I
tournament,
scored-
yeah.
that's Crystal Palace. I don't care about Crystal Palace. I went to score the Emirates.
But
Stadium.
that's where the storage is, though.
No, that's penalties though.
No,
You know,
I scored open play and I got an assist. What are you talking about? Ask when he was there.
When was this?
He was on the pitch with me.
You never scored in that game.
I got an assist that game.
But you
You just said you scored.
Anyway, next on the list. Boys, what are we doing? Why are we comparing goals and assists? What are we doing?
He's like, got a goal and an assist.
I got assist at Millwall as well.
But basically,
I watched that one.
My point was why I asked you that is because that was T in the tournament. There were some things that T got the ball.
You played left wing. No, he was a good defender though. I'll give him that. You couldn't get past him. He was a good defender.
Centre back.
No, he come in midfield and he got past
playing
players
like
somehow.
street, bro.
I dropped a shoulder on that guy. I turned him inside out.
That's what I'm saying. You're
I
a bit
can
like
do
Suarez.
it.
I was
Yeah,
shocked.
100%.
I was shocked, but I don't think you meant to do that. But it worked, and you got to take it
I
sometimes.
didn't mean to do it.
Who's next? Can I drink this before we start?
We've made it to number 6. Although, are we done talking about Luis Suarez?
Yeah, I think so.
We're going to bury him because of the racism, not giving too much time.
Yeah, we don't want to.
And he's in Miami now.
He's in Miami?
He's
broken.
He can't walk. He can't walk, but he can run.
Hey, when I'm watching him, the thing is, he's still badding up there. He got like a hat trick of assists the other game.
But I told you, I went to watch New York versus Atlanta at the Yankee Stadium, and it was not League Two. It was not Doncaster. Doncaster are battering both of them. I don't care if Brad Guzan's in goal. Doncaster are battering both of those teams.
Thierry, Street.
Do you think you could just turn up to one of them
Gibson.
games on match day and get a ticket? Is it that easy?
Yeah.
Like, no matter what.
I was there, yeah.
Oh, Molyneux. Forgot about Molyneux, man. Big up Molyneux.
What, the stadium?
No, there's a player. It's a winger for inside forward for
Doncaster.
yeah.
Okay.
Number 6, sandwiching Luis Suarez with Didier Drogba is the 2013-14 chip smelling Yaya Toure.
Yeah.
So racism can't beat Yaya Toure.
Yaya Toure.
He should be higher. He should be higher than that. In my
Yaya
opinion,
Toure for me was.
he should be. You didn't put him in.
You didn't put Yaya
That's the
Toure.
most complete midfield.
It was amazing. Before, and I watched some of his highlights. I went back and watched some of his highlights, and I just thought, no.
That's the most complete midfield
Facts.
like season I've
Facts.
ever seen in my life.
It genuinely looked like men playing with children.
Bro, like, he used to just palm guys off the like. He would start from like the edge of his box and run the whole pitch, and
know-
either score or pass to someone else.
Do you know what I realised? You will never see Thomas Partey or Rodri, right, today, move to another team and play in a 10 and do what Yaya Toure is doing. That's you got to remember, he was holding at Barca.
Yeah.
So when he's come, and I'm sure he said to Mancini or whoever it was in charge, no, I don't want to play, I want to play higher. And he went on it.
He dropped
but
the
they
shoulder
gave him a
on
goal
us,
and
yeah.
they never looked back again to you.
We all thought he was a 6 at Barca.
But the thing is, people didn't give him his actual flowers for his technical ability. Everyone just said power, pace. The guy technically was
Swing
gone.
the ball, control the ball,
Is he better than his brother then?
Yes.
His brother's the same.
His brother's an invincible.
But his brother came to Arsenal as a winger. Said the winger, let me go centre back. this is the African players we're talking about. That's individual brilliance. Do you remember T?
I think he was a right
They said
back.
he
I don't
was
know if he was a
clamping
winger.
Burkamp
He was
and
clamping
Henry
guys.
on his first day on trial when he had a big game.
Yaya Toure had everything. We had chips on him. That's for me is a
Do you reckon he
unique
played
guy.
with chips in his
100%,
pocket?
man. He did
Tell
something was
Moses
going
why
on.
you keep saying this.
Yeah, because I'm wondering
Moses,
that.
he's confused. He's looking at you that way.
Oh, Moses, but by the way, T, because I always say this chips thing when people laugh, think it's a joke, but did you smell the chips that day? Like, wait, you can't say, okay. What?
We were at Soccer Aid
Okay.
in 2018, I want to say.
Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt was there. And those are the names you store.
After he wins the race.
Yeah,
Oh,
Usain
okay,
Bolt,
sorry.
And Yaya Toure arrived late, but came over and he did his thing. And it's possible that lunch was being cooked in the background and it smelled like chips, and Specs' imagination pieced it all together. But it definitely smelled like chips when Yaya came.
Yeah, so for me, there was food there, you're right. But how does he get closer to my face on Yaya Toure? So I think Yaya Toure, on the way to me, grabbed a pile of chips under the shirt and ran for cover.
Who was he with?
Chips is class.
Yeah, but who was he with?
Chips is class.
That's Specs' favourite thing.
Chips is better than jollof, you know?
Specs, tell Moses who he was with.
Who?
Yaya
So he
Toure.
was with his nephew. All right, but I'm trying to be nice, like, you know what I mean? Who are you with, Yaya? He said, that's my wife. And I'm looking at his wife.
Yaya
nephew.
knees. Yaya knees though.
Yeah,
Yaya knees.
I think there was a language barrier, but you don't mix that up. Nephew and niece, okay. You know what I mean? Nephew and stepson, but wife. Your wife should be separate, bro. You crazy?
Oh God.
Unless he looks like his wife, I don't know.
Oh, God.
That is too funny.
But
bro.
Yaya Toure, for me, you're right, man. Everything, man. You can't.
I had him second.
I think if you haven't put him on the list, I think you don't know ball.
He's one of those players where I say I'm honoured to have met him because he came to England as like a mythical figure. Like people comparing him to Vieira. There hadn't been another Vieira. He'd have been at that great Barcelona team. He came for a big price to a City team that you kind of knew were going to win stuff anyway. To exceed expectations the way he did, and like you say, to carry the ball the way he did, but also just the way he would move the ball, like he had these curling grass cutters that would just take out defenders. The way he would, his finishing on the edge of the box.
You know what you're saying? You're saying that he came in as like the new Vieira and basically
Surpassed him.
went past Vieira.
He didn't go past Vieira, I don't think.
I think so. That season.
As a player, generally, I don't think he went past Vieira.
I think-
Not as a
That's-
player, but you know what? I think everybody's looking at it from tinted views, bro.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah, because we all expected him to be a 6, and then he came in and blew us away when he was in attacking position. So it looked better than it is. Not saying he wasn't great, but we expected him to come in as that holding midfielder.
I also think
And we're like, he's not doing
midfields
that.
he was playing against made it a little bit easier. I don't think the Premier League was at its best point in 13-14. All right, but
You say it was dropping
that
off?
gap between like 2010 and 2017, Prem's not great.
I agree with him, man. That season,
I think
like,
so.
I
I
agree. The last season that Manchester United won, that 12-13, anything, that season
That
was like
felt
a transition period.
That felt like the last
Yeah.
Barclays.
It was bad. That's a bad season quality.
It was
wise,
like a
though.
it was
Yeah,
like,
so it's like
and then it picked up 2015, 16,
2017, 18, later
16,
than that, I think.
16.
when
I think
So Leicester,
came in.
Leicester,
when they-
from-
but that's
from
not-
Leicester.
from Leicester, yeah, 2015.
No, from
That's after that.
Yeah, but kick
It's
on
after
from
that.
Leicester though. After the Leicester season, because everybody else was still like Man City was doing what they were doing, Arsenal, Liverpool.
It's when Pep comes and Klopp, Pep and
yeah,
Klopp. It's when Pep and Klopp
Pep
come.
and Klopp.
Essentially,
So everything there was like a. You can grab a Prem, you can't grab a Prem.
Prem teams just weren't serious, I don't think, before Klopp. That period, I think it's a weak period.
Even in Europe.
Yaya Toure would have done it anywhere, by the way. Any era, he is that
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah,
But
any
he
era.
did it in a bad
Right,
era,
because
in my
from
opinion.
04, 05 to 10, 11, powerful. Premier League was powerful, even in Europe. And then from that period, the drop off was
I
just.
still think he would be top 5 midfielders in
Any
that
era, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
I kind of had to think about it not putting
is he like? Would you say he's better than KDB?
Yeah.
two different positions, man.
Okay. Just take
Why
out.
did you-
Let's
why
take.
did you
Let's
ask
take
that? Why
out
did you ask that?
longevity.
Because they're both at City, and you know we're talking about individual seasons, and KDB's in the list, and you know.
I think Yaya's probably had a better individual season than KDB, but over longevity, I think KDB's
KDB.
done
Okay.
more.
As a
I think it's
consistent
more of an
basis.
impact,
But if
yeah.
you take out longevity and
Then
you
I'd
just
say
look
Yaya.
at,
when
just
it
look
comes
at the
to-
player, I think Yaya.
KDB.
But I think if you look at the attributes or whatnot, yeah. So
Who has better shooting? Right, let's do this.
That's a hard question.
Wow.
That's a hard question.
Who's better shooting? Better shooting. Let's go shooting. I'd say I personally would say KDB. I think he strikes the ball better than Yaya Toure.
That's.
Nah, I'm gonna go. I'm going to Yaya Toure shooting.
Okay.
I remember
Tigo?
that goal he scored against Sunderland when he wasn't looking at the goal and he was.
No, go on, Tigo. KD just off the top.
KDB's got a better range of finishes, but Yaya Toure would find the net.
Okay, so it's gone.
That's what I see, yeah.
And he curled the ball just to curl. I'm a
I've
curler
seen-
guy.
I've
I
seen-
love curlers.
I've seen KDB curl. Top big.
And Yaya Toure used to hit the ball at the near post, and goalkeepers would be so bad.
as well, though.
KDB do that as well.
That's
That's
crazy.
Go on, just quick.
Okay, I'll go Yaya.
Okay, cool. Who's
Yeah.
had better passing? That's KDB.
KDB, yeah.
Okay, so it's,
Dribbling.
But Yaya Toure's
Dribbling is
passing
Yaya.
isn't low though.
no,
Yeah,
it's not
no,
low.
it's
It's
not
not
low,
low. But
yeah.
we're just going overall.
Yeah.
So
Dribbling.
dribbling.
Dribbling is Yaya.
Yaya Toure. Who's more stronger?
Yaya.
Who's more faster?
Yaya.
Who's what guy's
Who's
gonna say?
smarter?
KDB.
This is Jamaican's KDB.
What? Just because he said his nephew's his wife?
100%. You don't make those mistakes, number one. You don't make those mistakes.
So,
but
all-round football now, it's looking like more like Yaya
Toure all around. But
I'd love to hear what a Man City fan would say.
and Yaya Toure has actually come out now.
Actually, I never want to hear what Man City
Yaya's
say.
come out now, like in 2025, saying he actually thinks he's older than Kolo.
What? He's the younger brother.
What? Exactly. So what younger brother in science? No way. I was older than you.
They're
That's what you call some mixed vegan potatoes or something. I don't know what that is.
they're a strange family though, because
Strange family, man.
Colo pretended to be a second-hand car dealer as well. Because I think, allegedly, they get up to strange things.
Do you remember that? Oh my God, the Pogba brothers and the Toure brothers.
Oh my
Pogba brothers are crazy.
Hey, and Torres.
Hey, who's the modern version of them then? Number 5 on our list. 2012 to 2013. He's Welsh. Gareth Bale.
I picked him.
Number 5 is crazy, though.
You have to.
Did you pick him?
Number 5 is crazy.
Did you pick him, Miles?
Yeah.
Again, you talk about a player that didn't win stuff, but was
Where did that happen?
as influential as any player has been in a Premier League
I had him
season.
second because for me,
Second.
left back,
Okay.
and then was it AVB? It was Boas. That's Boas. I
Villa
thought
Boas.
that pushed him higher.
No.
It was Harry Redknapp, wasn't it?
Harry Redknapp, yeah.
Harry Redknapp played him on the left. Because I remember
Redknapp played him left back.
Yeah, then I saw him left back, left wing. Then I saw him in a 10 on that AVB. Because remember when he scores that mad goal against West Ham?
Yeah.
At Upton Park. He was in a 10 in that game. So for
He
me,
was
that's-
everywhere in that game.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But for me, it was just like I ain't seen
Boas.
a player like that. It was AVB. I remember because they celebrated together.
What years?
But I'm not saying that goal. I'm not saying it was that goal. I'm just saying.
Gareth Bale's
I
2012
think it was
13.
Harry, man.
But
Harry
yeah,
in
no,
the-
2012-13 is Harry.
Yeah, when he was in the
But I'm
Champions
saying,
League.
but I'm just talking about his development afterwards.
After that?
Yeah.
Okay,
But in terms of individual brilliance, if you want to talk about aesthetics,
No, it was via Spurs, you're right.
yeah. If you want to talk about aesthetics, if you want to talk about goals, the way he done it, obviously the Macon thing, I know that was later on probably. Was that?
That's beginning. The
No,
Michael
that was
thing's at the
before.
beginning.
Yeah, that's before.
That's for,
The Champions League
yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Bro, I've never seen a player that runs, that on my TV it looks slow, but
Oh, you're
Yeah,
looking-
yeah.
it doesn't
Yeah.
look fast. It doesn't look fast, but he's one touch. It's what Vinny does now, but obviously Vinny does it quickly, innit? Like, it looks quicker, but just that one touch away, bottom corner.
But you know who we did 5th, right? Was it 5th?
This is 5th.
Where did you put Bale?
He's not on my list.
You didn't put Gareth Bale.
So you're gonna have to explain to me.
My
My
5th.
Darren, you have to look at me and tell me why.
My 5th is because
Don't let him keep calling you Darren.
Yeah, this
No,
is
but
bad.
you know what?
Make him
No,
say
but-
what.
no, but the
Make
thing
him
is,
say
it's
one
not-
of the other names.
It's not. Yeah,
Give him one of the other
you're
names.
Nigerian, right?
Yeah.
Say my second name. I said it's
Say it again.
Moses Duckrell.
Igbomosa. I can say it. Of course I
Say
say
that
it.
then. Call him that.
What, Igbomosa?
Yeah.
Moses.
No, I'm going to call him Darren
Igbomosa.
because Darren's not supposed to be there. That's the whole
Yeah,
point.
it's true. And Wisdom's throwing me off as
Oh,
well.
you're laughing?
Wisdom's like a Nigerian thing, though. To be fair,
It's just, was it like a?
there's like we have like random names like
Okay.
hope, favor,
Oh, okay, fair enough.
blessing.
All right, cool.
Blessing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Call me Mehmet, innit?
Mehmet.
Mehmet.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
No, I'm friend. He's putting. If you can put Darren there, I'm putting Mehmet on mine.
Oh, just in the middle of
Yeah,
the
yeah, no rules.
No rules. Calm down.
That's what
I'm
we're
gonna
doing.
put Tarek in mine then.
No.
Why?
What's
Why?
Tarek? Why?
Why not? You're just putting in random names. Why not? I'll just put.
Nah,
why not?
he thought about that
hold
name
on.
before.
I didn't think about the name. I just thought it.
Yeah.
No, you know what? You know what made
From
me
my
say?
left, store it. Miles Tarek.
Miles wants to be called Tarek.
Tarek.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it now.
Not Tarek.
You said it.
See, you remember how your name was Darren on Facebook?
Miles Tarek.
Tarek on Facebook.
Tarek's crazy.
Tarek Fearon.
Fearon. Tariq.
But Gareth Bale was unreal and it's unplayable. Didn't matter who he played against.
Didn't he win both PFAs, the young and the older one? So he took
At the
both of
same
those.
se-
same season. He was that good.
Do you know what I used to love about him? You know, T, when things the game would be dry, he would just come in, take a touch, and when he shoots T,
Yeah, to be fair.
it's hitting the post or it's going in.
Yeah.
How did he do that?
He had a different kind of power. Welsh power.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, anyway, you don't. 1 second. You don't know Ball Challenge.
Who you asking?
You. Who is another player that won the Young PFA Player Award and the older PFA Player
You're
Award?
so bad at asking questions.
Well, no, hold on.
That's how I answer
No,
questions. No, and I don't want you to answer.
No, it's just fine. I'll deal with this.
Yeah. Because this is how we communicate.
No. T, let me ask this question.
Yeah.
Miles, I couldn't give 16 shits about PFA players. I've never saw PFA in my life. Don't ever talk to me about PFA. Don't ever in your life. I don't give a fuck about PFA. So now you answer your own stupid question. Go on, let me go. Let's see if you know ball.
Go on, Miles.
PFA.
Miles,
Go on,
who's the other player who's won Young Player and Senior PFA Player of the Year?
Rankings.
Oh, fuck.
I think Phil Foden did it, didn't
hell.
he? Didn't Phil Foden do it?
What the fuck are you talking about? You think that's a good man? Tarek, come on! He changed his name to Tarek, and all of a sudden his mirror's on the floor. Ryan, what? You should have said Will Grigg. Fucking back.
Hey! Gareth Bale.
One thing you got to rate Gareth Bale for is instead of hiding behind a hat, he's found a way to cover his patch with intricate designs.
I've
Is that
noticed
what it was?
you got a problem with people with patches, you know. You know you're there
Just
with
you.
us.
Just
You're with
you.
us. Me, you.
No, I'm not.
Zidane,
This is not a patch.
Sina,
This is
Canio.
not. Yes,
You were all there.
This is full acceptance. That's what I bring to the table. Some people bring hats, and Gareth Bale brings a little top knot that's carefully crafted like a bird's nest up here to just.
You don't
pull
have
it
a
all-
patch, man. Impossible. Gareth Bale has a patch.
You've never seen Gareth Bale's hair?
Has he got a patch?
What? I've never seen him with a patch.
I've
I've just about remember Gareth Bale with his hair up.
Stop watching these.
I mean, down, sorry.
Mad. Oh, man.
I didn't even know he has a patch.
That's like Kante. Remember
oh
Conte's
my
hair?
god.
There's nothing wrong with a patch. Our specs.
Yeah.
Thanks for cutting your hair low today, by the way.
Oh, was it her the other day?
Yeah, the other day he was looking mad. But Gareth Bale, man, one of the best players.
And then he went to Real
ever
Madrid
seen.
and won everything.
Yeah.
Like,
Fez.
sometimes
Fez.
there's justice.
Right, I've got a problem though. Again, I'm not showing off, but we met him.
Yeah.
Did he shake our hands? He didn't, T.
Nah, he was in and
So,
out.
as a person,
I've met him loads of times.
yeah,
so
T,
it's
come on,
different.
man.
You met him, Moses?
No, I never met Gareth Bale, no.
I don't think he's a cool
But you
guy.
know who we met that day who did shake our hands? Former Young and Senior PFA Player of the Year winner.
God.
Oh, my God.
Who's right?
Frank
That's who shook our hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go on.
That's your dog, bro.
No, go on. So say something about Ryan Giggs
We
now.
didn't
then.
know about the accusations back then.
Well, he's cancelled. What he's done is worse than racism. That's me, innit? But yeah, Gareth Bale, not really. I don't think he's a cool guy.
Maybe not. But he loves golf. And he went on to win everything.
Multiple.
Who was his friend? He had no
Ramsey.
friends.
Aaron Ramsey.
Who would you think his friend would have been in that Real Madrid team at that time?
boy.
T, none of them. Boy.
Who would have been his friend? Because he was going through a hard time at the time.
Golf, innit? So probably the centre backs.
Let me see who he follows.
Ramos.
Yeah, I reckon those guys, centre backs like playing golf.
Think Ramos?
Let me see.
Jay Bothroyd loves playing golf.
No, I'm talking about
Well,
in the
from
Real
Real
Madrid
Madrid team.
team.
I know who you're talking about.
Forget
Gareth Bale.
Jay Bothroyd.
I don't.
Lovely guy, but not you.
Not Ronaldo, not Benzema.
Ronaldo's not friends with anyone.
really.
He's not even friends with Benzema.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, shit, yeah.
Ronaldo's.
Not
He follows
Modric.
Adam Smithy, yeah?
Oh, no,
Okay.
Modric, no? That full,
Yeah,
Tottenham
that
together.
could have been.
I reckon Modric was
Modric.
probably at home with his family when Gareth Bale was off playing
Guess
golf.
who
I hear it.
Gareth
man,
Bale
innit?
follows?
Who?
Christopher Julian. Remember him?
Wow,
Remember him?
from Celtic
Yeah.
and
Why?
wow, where would they have crossed over? Cardiff?
He follows Phil Bardsley.
Fair.
I think makes sense.
Now Ranger.
Makes sense.
Why?
I don't know, that's
Tottenham?
Link up.
Defoe.
That makes sense.
How many people does he follow?
Okay, Chris Kante, Welsh. Fraser Campbell.
Makes sense.
He follows Abdi Shuffle.
Oh, now Ranger and him were at Southampton together.
Why does he follow Abdi Shuffle?
That's cold.
No, don't be jealous.
That's cold.
Why does he follow Abdi Shuffle?
Don't be
Abdi
jealous.
Shuffle was a baller now.
The way he plays, Abdi Shuffle plays on concrete though.
Gareth
It's
Bale.
all concrete skills.
Yeah, but Gareth Bale comes from that concrete.
How do you know that, Mouse?
He's
He's a
from
concrete player.
Wales.
Yeah, he's from Wales, bro.
No,
I don't think that's
no,
concrete. That's not concrete ballers.
My under 13s played in it. They got Astro got low in Wales.
Yeah. And they play on grass because they play rugby and that.
Yeah, but
I think Gareth Bale and Ramsey both
Yeah, but
play
you got that
rugby.
much skill that you played on concrete.
He follows Jermaine Beckford.
Sorry, there's someone off camera who wants to talk to you. Tottenham have had two of the best players in Premier League history. They've had more than that, but they've had two of the best players in
He
Premier League
follows
history.
Joe Ledley.
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
yeah, they're Welsh. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah.
I go on to you. Sorry.
Two of the best players and two of the best seasons in Premier League history, in Gareth Bale and Harry Kane. Some would say Ginola as well.
Yes,
had one of the
Ginola's
great
up there.
Premier League seasons at Tottenham, and they've won nothing, and they've come nowhere. They came near winning it once, to be fair.
Hurricane, yeah.
Yeah, it's a big letdown. But
They've
then
had some great players,
we're blessed. Gareth Bale went and did it all at the best club in the world and
So did
proved
Modric.
it and proved them. And he went Euros in 2016, proved it.
Modric did the same thing.
Yeah. And now Harry Kane's at Bayern. They're going to win the league. They might win the Champions League. Who knows? They won't, but they might.
I hope so.
They'll win the league, but Champions League.
That'd be sick for company. That would be sick. I would love it if Bayern won the Champions League. But big up Gareth
Company
Bale,
doesn't
man.
rate you though.
Who?
Company.
He does. It's Pep that don't rate me.
Oh, he saw you and said no interviews.
Forget Pep, man. Every time he sees me, just does not like my
It's
face.
your face, yeah. It doesn't make sense.
I get it.
It makes sense.
Maybe I look like his wife.
Fuck it. No.
They're not together anymore. So
That's the whole point.
That's not nice.
Yeah, of course.
Just
I
don't
get
worry.
it.
Don't say that.
What do you mean don't say
He
that?
might get her back, according to you. Ex-wives come back.
It's true.
Well, I just said it to you because I don't see no next wife. That's what it is.
You're a fool.
Number 4 on our list. We're going back to Africa.
Nice.
2015-16. Voted for by everyone except for Dazza, Miles, and Sven. N'Golo Kante.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
No, yes, go on.
That's the Leicester one, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
He might have been better the next year, but he was the best player in the league that year.
What?
What?
He does. I put Vardy over him.
You could have both.
I had Vardy number 1.
All right.
Anyway,
Let me tell you something about Kante that
Please do,
season.
please.
Right.
And before you tell me about no, actually, no, I'm gonna make you land.
Yeah, let me land in
Then I'll
it.
tell you how I get.
He had the whole runway. You jumped in and said, "You better land on that." He was there.
No, he hasn't taken
It
off
was
yet.
beeping. Beep beep
He
beep
hasn't
beep
taken
beep
off yet. He
beep.
hasn't.
All right. First and
This
foremost,
better be good now.
he built
Nah,
up
the
around
runway's
it.
getting small.
Moses is waiting.
The runway's getting small.
Vardy, Mahrez obviously were a big part of that team, right? But if you look at the Leicester team as a whole, I think Wes Morgan and who's that other?
Robert Huth.
Robert Huth, yeah,
Yep.
centre backs. Kante, Danny Drinkwater. Without Kante,
You're
you
forgetting
said
Danny Simpson.
And Danny
Danny
Simpson.
Simpson,
Yeah,
yeah,
because
he
he's been on the
was
show.
Jeffrey
Yeah.
Schlupp.
Jeffrey
Yeah.
Schlupp.
Without Kante, they don't win the league.
I said this.
That
to myself.
wait, no, Miles,
said this to
Miles,
myself.
let him know.
Without
That's a crash landing.
without without
Tigo, I looked at my
Kante,
watch. Air traffic control.
No, I agree with
without,
him. I agree
without
with him.
Kante, they don't win the
I
league.
agree with him.
That's
Without
terrible.
any of them, they don't win the league. You think they win the league with Kante and no Vardy?
No, what I'm
with
saying,
Kante and no Mahrez? No, this
if
is
you
a
remove,
bad landing.
If you remove Kante, they don't win the league. They don't,
Have you
they
seen
don't-
the amount-
No, if you remove Drinkwater, they don't win the league.
Have you
Are
seen-
you insane?
Have you seen the amount?
Kante got Drinkwater moved to Chelsea.
Yeah, but
by the
they
way.
still don't do it without Drinkwater.
But
Have you-
Chelsea, but he went to Chelsea.
Yeah, they both went to Chelsea. What happened to Drinkwater? He was drinking water, bro.
Moses, have you seen how many planes have been crashing recently?
Oh, don't
in
say
America. No, it's a lot. It's a lot of
Yeah,
planes have been
scary.
crashing. Have you
Bro,
noticed that? It's a lot of. It's a lot of
This
planes.
plane didn't
It's a lot of
crash
planes.
without Kante.
Bro, no,
without
Moses,
Kante.
Moses,
without
you will
Kante.
never.
Come on,
You would
bro.
never be a
Without-
pilot. You would never be.
without Kante.
But without Kante, Leicester don't win the league. That is probably the worst take in the history
why
of
not? Why
podcasts.
not?
Wait, go on,
Because
say
it's the
that.
most obvious thing
Who says
anyone's
the
ever
worst?
said.
I'd say the worst.
Leicester in 2015-16, they without any of them, they don't win the league. That's without
No, no,
Schmeichel,
no.
they don't win the league. Without Ranieri,
No,
they don't
no,
win the
no,
league.
no, no, no,
Without
no.
Vardy,
That was
they don't win the
no,
league.
You don't take
But there's one person.
the importance.
Say
of N'Golo-
Chelsea the next year. Then you're saying something.
The importance of N'Golo Kante in that Leicester.
Did Chelsea
team.
win the league in 2017 without Kante?
Yes.
No, they don't.
They don't.
No,
They
they
don't.
don't.
Yeah,
Chelsea,
they don't.
Chelsea had a
They don't,
better
they don't.
team than Leicester.
Doesn't
They're
make a
better players.
difference. Doesn't make a difference. Of
Kante made everyone better.
course he did. He to me, he's the best
How
player in
much
that
was he?
team.
1 million. Get the hell out of
They
here.
got-
What are you
they got-
talking
they got
about? His
from-
weight was 1 million.
You've stood up twice now.
Yeah, sit down. And you're,
They got him from the
you're
second-
wearing the Rocks pants. You're wearing. You got.
He's wearing pajama bottoms under his trousers, by the way. They're not pants.
What's that? Burnley.
I'm not wearing boxes, by the way.
Come on, man.
No, I'm just saying. Sometimes you don't have to wear boxes. You can just wear your pajama trousers.
That's proper teenage boy, you know.
Who? Me?
You, like when it's cold outside, you wear 2 pairs of
No, I was
trousers,
late.
and you buy a Ribena in a big carton because you feel like you're a big man because you had a big carton. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Sorry, man. I'm gonna put this on. Speaking of N'Golo Kante, I'm with Moses. I can't lie to you. I'm with Moses.
He was
Let's see
the
if
key to that team. He was the most important
They're
player.
all
in that
the
team.
key to- I know what you mean. Kante's the best player.
I get all of them were, but without Kante, he was the key.
Brother,
for me, the
honestly,
best
tell
player.
me, how did Leicester win the league without Vardy?
Obviously, he scored a lot.
No,
of
the
goals.
answer-
The
how
11
tell
how
me.
did they win the league without Vardy?
Go on.
Mahrez.
It's just.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
What were the Japanese players' name?
Okazaki.
Saki. Who's the other striker that came on? Is it the other?
Iheanacho.
Iheanacho. They all played their
Wasn't
part.
Iheanacho.
The big guy. The big guy.
It was the Italian.
The big guy. The big
Osaka.
striker.
Nah. It was what was his name? The big
Oh, Uluzwa.
Ojoa.
He was Argentinian.
Argentinian.
Yeah, he played his part.
No. No, look,
They
I
all
get what
play
you're saying.
their
Kante was the key.
I get what you're saying.
No,
But
in my
look,
opinion.
Look, Moses, take this away with you. Take this away with you.
Go on.
Some statements keep them in drafts. Leicester don't win the
You're
league
trying-
without
you're
N'Golo
trying-
Kante
you're
is
trying it.
easily the worst take on that season ever.
It's not a bad take
He's mad
though.
because you said that he's not inside forward, by the way.
I'm just saying that. Let him go line. Look, it's not a bad take.
It is a bad take.
He
My
was
thing
the
is-
key to that team.
My thing is-
That's what makes it a bad take. You understand that's what makes it a bad take?
What do you mean?
It's like the most obvious thing anyone could possibly
It's
say.
not obvious.
It's literally isn't obvious, bro.
This. Let me remind you.
no one else was saying this at the beginning of the
Let me
season,
remind you what today's episode is because you forgot individual brilliance.
Which he
Now,
had.
now I'm with you because I had Vardy number 1, but I did argue with myself about this yesterday before I put Vardy number 1. I've never seen him when we talk about Yaya Toure. Kante's similar, where I've never seen a midfielder do what Kante was doing ever in football. Never. In terms of like distance, covering, anticipation, that didn't exist to me. Leicester were able to play a formation because of one player.
You think I'm talking him down? I'm talking him up. He was Leicester's best player in the year they won the league.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, though, they don't win the league without any of their key players. Like, it doesn't matter
Well, he
how
was
good
the most
Kante
key,
was.
is what I'm
Kante
saying.
could not make up for Vardy. Kante could not make
Yeah,
up
he's
for
not the
and
most
it's,
key.
Fair enough,
I'm saying it's a
obviously,
bad
the
statement
goals-
because the maths are bad.
The goals win the games, yes.
No, but it is
Yes.
what it
No,
is.
I
Leicester
know.
won the league
Yes.
I
because
agree.
they all did it.
Yeah, for
I
sure,
agree.
for sure.
No, I agree.
For
no,
sure.
but T,
But you could say
when you say that.
but say about Chelsea the next year
No, but
because Chelsea are a more
But when you
serious
say
team.
it like that, yeah, you're kind of
Diminishing.
downplaying
Yeah.
his individual brilliance. This
No,
is the
not.
problem. Remember what the show's called? We're talking about individual brilliance.
From my left.
Yeah, from my left. But the topic's so.
But the thing is,
Yeah.
no, I agree with Tigo because what he's saying, Kante came out of a team that it was like a team effort. They all had to do everything together
Yeah,
to
for
win
sure.
that. No, listen, to win that league. He went to Chelsea and made Chelsea better and win the league.
Let me ask you a question.
That's one player.
That's a big
That's a big
the
difference.
statement.
Let me ask you a question.
Chelsea.
Let me ask you a
not
question.
Leicester.
Not
Let me ask
Leicester.
you a
Not
question.
Leicester.
Let me ask you a question.
For me, it's not
Let me ask you
Leicester.
a question.
But he was brilliant that season.
Danny Drinkwater was the player that played with Kante.
Yeah.
Danny Drinkwater was never good. Only that season. Let's be honest. That is a good championship player.
Yeah.
But when was ever Hoof good?
Bro, shut
When
the
was
fuck up for
when
a
was ever
second, yeah,
Morgan
before I get upset.
Keys?
Because you're on my table and I'm going to do something mad.
What are you gonna do?
The fact that I'm holding me back, you're lucky. However, I'm holding me back.
Go hold yourself back.
But bro, he goes to
Mark Albrighton.
Mark Albrighton and Danny Drinkwater.
My player, man.
I'm saying
Mark
I'm saying
Albrighton's
N'Golo Kante is in a club of 3. They all could have been on this list, by the way. Riyadh.
You're
Jamie
moving- you're
Vardy,
moving the
N'Golo Kante.
goalposts.
No, bro,
You're moving
I've
the
got-
goalposts, man.
I've got N'Golo Kante third. I think
okay.
N'Golo Kante was easily their most.
So you're
important.
saying that Chelsea season is better than the Leicester season?
No, I'm saying,
What are you
I'm
He was more
saying
of impact.
to say that without N'Golo Kante, Leicester don't win the league is the most obvious
Yeah, you
and
can't say
pointless thing to say. If you'd have been making a statement if you said that Chelsea don't win the league without him, because at least then you're saying
They've got good
they've
players.
got good players as well.
Yeah.
Leicester had to win the league with every single one of those players playing
Top
exactly
No,
the
no,
number
no,
of
no,
minutes they
but
played.
what we can do as spectators is we can say who was more important out of the 3. We can
N'Golo
do that.
Kante.
Yeah.
But you didn't say that.
No, I know, and I did say that I argue. I think Vardy's
That was
more
my point.
important. I think
My
Vardy's
point-
more
my
But
important.
being important doesn't
My
mean
point.
that is his best season, though.
But- what?
That
What?
individual brilliance. Like you said, it's going off
So,
individual
okay, so-
brilliance.
okay, so now, Miles-
importance doesn't mean that you had
Okay,
the
let me
best
ask you this.
season.
So Miles, you think that Kante individual brilliance was better at Chelsea than at Leicester? That's what you're saying.
Yes, I think so because
Okay,
the
that's
individual.
different to what you're saying.
It's a very different. Yeah.
I'm
just saying.
So you guys decide what you want to say to me.
I don't argue with Miles. I'm not. Me and
Wait, the reason why
I say that because he made a difference for Chelsea to win the league, and there was talks of him being the best player or the best DM in the world when he got to Chelsea because they was going to win the Champions League. He won the World Cup with
You
France.
think that the Leicester performance is better?
No, it was great. It was a great performance. Don't get me wrong,
What
but
was
there was a cohesion of different players that made that better.
What's better? What's better?
I think Kante at Chelsea.
Watch this. Going to Chelsea and playing with, was it
Fabregas,
or
Eden Hazard.
winning the league with Danny Drinkwater and Mark Albrighton. What's better?
No,
Come on
Shut
now.
the fuck up,
No,
Miles,
no,
man.
you're asking what is a better
saying,
achievement. You're asking what is a better achievement as a whole.
Individual brilliance. He improved Albrighton, right?
Drinkwater.
Yes, he
Yeah,
improved
Drinkwater.
everyone around him, yes.
Yeah.
But he went to
And they won the
Chelsea
league. Yeah.
and won the league with them.
So which one's the better individual
Season.
I think he had a better individual brilliance with Chelsea.
But it doesn't make sense because Chelsea the bet. Fabregas is 10 million times better than fucking Drinkwater.
Yeah, but brother, he wasn't. Of course, yes, I agree. But there was other players in Leicester that
But they're not good enough. They're not good enough.
Are you mad? Vardy and fucking Mahrez. Are you mad?
To win the league.
They done it. What do you mean to win the league? They done it.
But before the season started, no one would have thought that they would have done it though. That's
Chelsea.
the thing. But if you look at Chelsea's
So where was
team,
Chelsea before that?
if you look at
Chelsea, when was the last time Chelsea won the league before they won the league? Before Kante
They're
got there.
always
2010.
When was the last time?
Chelsea with
They
the
were
players
always-
Chelsea
they were
have.
up there, though.
They
If
fell
you've
off.
got Fabregas and you've got
Oh
who's
no,
in that team?
2014. I think they won it.
Okay, but yeah.
2 years before, I think.
With
Mourinho.
no,
when he came back.
Yeah, it's Mourinho, and then Conte wins it with
Yeah,
Kante.
Conte wins it with Kante,
2
yes.
years before.
Yeah.
Okay,
He changed his whole system, like you said.
But what I'm saying to you is Chelsea are tired. They'll always be up
They're
there.
always
tired.
there.
Yes, I understand. But this. Read the category, my friend.
Yeah.
I'm not your
Individual
friend.
brilliance.
Yeah, go on.
Individual brilliance.
Yeah.
Yes, he
So
had a
it's
great
Leicester.
season.
It's Leicester.
But he wasn't him at that Leicester club.
All right, boys. Moses.
It wasn't him.
Anyway, Moses.
It wasn't him.
Moses.
So why didn't Drinkwater and Albrighton move to Chelsea as well then, boy? Why did they move to Chelsea as well?
Because it's called financial fair play.
Drinkwater did go to Chelsea.
Exactly.
Drinkwater.
What, the same year?
I'm just saying he
Kante
did go.
followed
the same
him.
year?
Yes.
Kante
It
didn't
wasn't the
follow
same
him.
year.
Kante didn't
Same
follow
year.
him.
It wasn't the same year,
Yeah.
man.
Followed him.
Was it the same year?
Drinkwater followed him.
Didn't he
Yeah,
cost
Drinkwater
more?
followed
He
him,
cost
yeah.
more, I think.
He cost like
Oh,
50
yeah.
M's or something.
It cost more
Like
because
that.
he's not money.
We're talking money.
No, you lot are so lost in the weeds right now.
Yeah, we are.
N'Golo Kante, to me, third best Premier League individual season of all time. I'm just saying your statement was bad, and that's a maths problem.
It's not-
That's mean
it's
you're
not
having a
bad-
maths
it's not a bad
problem. No,
statement.
no, because you've
'Cause
got
some
so
people-
many names.
some
You
people don't
should be
believe
able
it.
to add up better.
Some people don't believe that Kante was as
Oh,
important
they
as
do,
Vardy.
they do,
Some people
Moses.
don't believe
Moses.
that.
There's no one
Some
who
people
doesn't
don't
believe that.
Some people don't believe that,
There's
bro.
no one who doesn't believe that.
You'll see in the comments after this, innit? See in the comments after this.
Speaking of comments, inside forward. Don't let me take you on.
There's no one in the world that believes Kante wasn't the most important player at Leicester, or at least top three. Like,
Yeah, it was top three. They all played.
Everyone believes.
All I'm saying is that
of
for
them.
me, he was the most important, the best player at.
I'll have that.
You
I'll
would
have
say
that.
that.
You
I
had
can't
him.
say
You had
that.
him way lower than me. By the
can't
way,
say that
I
because-
had him third.
Yeah,
I think
I
it's
did have him because obviously there was other players though.
The reason
Yeah.
why I
Right.
can't say that is because Mahrez is arguably the second best right winger in the world.
I'm gonna ask you
in the
this.
Premier League
I'm
at
gonna
that
ask you
time.
this, T. Individual
And he's a
brilliance.
part of it.
Chelsea or Leicester?
Leicester.
Individual brilliance. Chelsea or Leicester?
Leicester.
Even just being in a two.
Ask me.
No.
No.
Number
Leicester.
3 on our list.
No, ask me
You
now.
got to put it out. Go on. And Mouse? Exactly.
Number 3 on our list. And he was voted for by everybody. Daza had him lowest. Sven had him highest. That should tell you that that player played for Manchester United. And he's actually somehow the only Manchester United player in this list.
It's crazy.
We probably need more Manchester United fans in this voting because we just had a West Ham fan. We added a West Ham fan. I know. I should have added a Man United fan,
There was
really.
a player.
He's the 2007-2008 Cristiano Ronaldo.
I don't think we should talk about it. I think we should just go, like, you know what I mean? Just leave this to ice or speed or something like that. Let's not talk about Ronaldo.
Ronaldo fans won't be happy with you saying that.
But he's still got them fans.
He's got them Andrew Tate fans,
Do
bro.
you remember when I said something on Sky Sports and they bombarded me? they got me kicked off Sky Sports socials.
Really?
But I got scenes now, fools. But yeah, man. I said, you fool. They destroyed me because I said, I can't remember what I said.
This came from a Ronaldo fan today. He argued with me on Instagram today because I said Ronaldo wasn't top 10 in 2020. He came to me and said, you talk about Cristiano Ronaldo, he's not the best in the world, blah, 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 blah. I said, he's second best of all time. What are you talking about? He goes, I just watched the video. You said he wasn't top 10 in the world when he was at Juve. I'm not arguing from 2020, by the way. But Ronaldo's fans, that's a different breed of fan.
Yeah.
They'll die on that Ronaldo hill. They die on that hill.
There's nothing really to say, really. Like,
No, but him third is a bit.
it's probably one of the best things I've ever seen in my life.
a bit of a catastrophe.
Did he win Ballon d'Or?
Yep, Ballon d'Or winner.
Was that the free kick against
Yep.
Portsmouth?
Yep, it was all that season.
That that
He
for
was playing
me,
right
yeah.
wing that season.
I was a diehard Arsenal fan, and I remember thinking to myself, "Rah, like obviously we had Henry, and that was our thing." But flipping on this guy looks like, do you know?
He's great. That's
Was
the
he
season.
better? Was he better than what we had? So was Ronaldo better than Henry?
Or in primes? Or are you talking about
In
just for that
individual, like that individual.
I don't think so. No, I don't
Close.
think so.
But you didn't. Did you pick Henry though?
So what do you think?
Okay, of course you did.
It's close.
But on my list, I had CR7 second
I think
because he was the best player in the world.
I
at that
think
time.
Ronaldo that season kind of like announced himself fully to
That's the
everyone,
best.
like, yeah, I am that guy. Even like how he used to dress and whatnot. He had like the 3/4 sleeves. I never seen him play like that. The white socks, the Mercs, all them things there.
He was 11.
But he saw that. But it's good storage though.
What? He can't be
I'm just saying. He's talking about his sleeves because he was 11.
Yeah, of course. Bro, I remember Ronaldo. I remember R9 when the boots and everything was wearing.
That culturally, Ronaldo, that's when, for me, in my age group, obviously, we started looking at him with the white socks and all them things there. Like Henri,
I was there.
Yeah, that's when you store stuff at 11.
I was there.
That's year 7, going into year 8.
I'm saying, so now we're talking about eras where he can talk about players credibly.
I don't like the way
Maldini.
I don't like the way I think that he's better than Arsenal and me. I don't like this.
Oh, you think that?
No, I'm saying it's possible.
Of course, it's a possibility. He won Ballon d'Or. He was.
No, that's not what. Guys, let's not talk about Ballon d'Or. Forget Ballon d'Or.
You finally caught up.
Yeah,
you finally caught up with me on that.
I don't like this Ballon d'Or talk.
Michael Owen won it, and he didn't win Player of the Year that year in England.
Yeah, but he won it though, and he was meant to win.
He wasn't the best player in the world though.
Who? Ronaldo.
Michael Owen.
No, I'm talking about the run. I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Forget Michael Owen, man.
No, we're saying that's why we're saying Ballon d'Or is bullshit.
No, but not for
Stormzy won a Brit.
That's great.
And I've heard rappers are not happy about that.
But you win stuff. Okay, cool. But CR7 won the Ballon d'Or when he was meant to win the Ballon d'Or. So you keep saying, I don't know if he was better than Henry that season.
So what are you telling me? What are you saying to me?
He was the best player that season.
But was he better than Henry?
Prime Henry. Are you talking about that season?
Individual balance. So any season you want for Henry, was he better than Henry?
No, I don't think so. No.
T?
No. I don't think
coin flip. I think it's a coin flip.
I don't think so.
I think because he obviously did it in the Champions League, and because Manchester United's team, by the way, that year, let's be frank, Vidic, Ferdinand, Scholes, Rooney, Ronaldo, it's packed.
It's stacked.
Evra.
But Bergkamp, Adams, Henry, Vieira, all that.
Yeah, but you're talking about players at different peaks of their career in that Arsenal team, which we'll get to, I'm guessing. Manchester United, that team is like, everyone's going up.
Who's a better player, T? Henry and Ronaldo.
Van der Sar's there.
Who's better?
Ronaldo and Henry. Ronaldo.
Okay.
Yes, Ronaldo's the second best of all time, in my opinion.
But Henry's a better striker than him, though.
No, but he's not a striker. But Ronaldo.
But let's talk about Ronaldo 07, 08. We watched the video. Do you remember coming out of lockdown? We watched a video just of 2007, 2008 goals, and you just forget how unplayable he was.
Again, I'm not anti Haaland, but Haaland doesn't have top 10, top 15, top 5 goals on YouTube. No. That doesn't exist. No. Ronaldo's, I never finish it.
Top 100, yeah.
The video is like 17 minutes. Mm-hmm. The first 2 minutes, I'm thinking, how did you do it? I'm still asking how.
I double tap the skip when he's wearing a yellow shirt, because a lot of these YouTube compilations, they try to fit the yellow shirt in there. I double tap across that. I don't watch them.
You could put any music over his best goals as well. It doesn't have to be always. It could be jazz. It could be anything. It works.
It should be heavy metal. It should be heavy metal.
What's your favorite? What's my T? I will leave this from now. Is the year we pick? Is it the year where he scores at Emirates?
No.
That far, Alumunia.
No, it's not that team.
That's
later on.
What year is this?
07, 08.
It is.
The Champions League winning season. I think it is that year, yeah.
It is.
Yes, Champions League quarterfinals, right?
He scored the goal from the halfway line at Emirates. Remember, he shoots and the ball goes out. That's nothing as well. He started. No, it was Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, he popularized.
No, he started the
knuckleball.
The straight move.
Knuckleball.
Roberto Carlos was the swerve, right?
Well, Roberto Carlos hit a funky ball, yeah. Ronaldo, the knuckleball was insane.
Okay, so this is technical. Yeah, this is technical genius.
It is that season.
This is technical genius. This is a trailblazer.
Absolutely. Well, no one's really followed him.
Gareth Bale.
Yeah, no one's followed Ronaldo.
No, the free kick.
No, you can't. No, straight.
Yeah,
Gareth Bale can
knuckle. Drogba was hitting them straight.
He was
Ronaldo.
Yeah, but he was hitting them. Yeah. Drogba's got them free kicks. He was doing the same thing.
Ronaldo went straight and then down.
Yeah, Ronaldo's
Gareth Bale.
Ronaldo goes to the keeper and then to my left.
Ronaldo's? Yeah. No, they were going straight. There's top bins.
He could do both, but yeah.
But we all know his ones is just straight power.
But as a trailblazer, no one's capable of following Ronaldo. One day we'll be blessed. We'll find someone who's physically capable of following Ronaldo. I'm not just talking knuckleball, but I'm just talking Ronaldo.
That Ronaldo was on.
I was his biggest hater them times because I remember when we split Arsenal. I think was it
playing Man United.
Sorry, when we used to play Man United. Sorry, who was our right back at the time? Was it Sanya? Mm-hmm. And Sanya was good defensively, but with Ronaldo, it doesn't matter if he goes in or out. You're getting punished. Yeah, and that was rare. You know, some even wingers now. They got to come inside on,
you kind of know.
He's the only one, and Messi, of course, but they could just go that way or that way. If Ronaldo goes that way, left foot, bottom corner, side,
slap it.
But it goes in the side netting. Mm-hmm.
He played right wing a lot that season as well. It's crazy. Right wing.
Absolute monster.
He was
He was
too
just legit a monster. Like, you call Haaland a monster because of what he could do explosively. Cristiano Ronaldo could explode in the game, but also could control a game. Set pieces. He bullied defenders. Physically, somehow was bullying defenders.
That was a season.
The
when-
only thing I didn't like about him is it was the emotional thing.
Yeah.
Get subbed, start kicking things and
That's
stuff.
part
man.
of it, though.
Yeah,
He scored
he's the
5
best
goals and you sub him and he's crying.
He's supposed to
And
score
he
more.
cried a lot. You know what I mean?
He still does.
He cried a lot.
Still does. He kicked the ball away the other day when who got sent off?
Was it Mane?
Was it Mane? I think it was Mane. Or was it someone they signed recently? No, it was
Duran.
yeah, John Duran. But we made it to number 2 on our list, and he was voted for by everyone except for Moses. And it's the 2015-16 Jamie Vardy.
Therefore, should have been. Now that's where your Kante vote should have been.
I picked Kante.
Hey, do you think Leicester win the league without Vardy?
Remember, he broke
Because that's a
records.
take. If you say that, that's a take.
Nah, probably not. No. Probably not. No.
And
See,
that eliminates your last take.
Yeah.
No, but no. My last
Non-take.
take was that Kante was the most important player.
Yeah, I know.
still is.
That's a bad take.
It's not a bad take.
I debated this hard, boy. But
It wasn't a debate.
I love Vardy's. No, it's a debate.
It wasn't a debate. You was debating with
Vardy and
yourself.
Kante and Mahrez is
not
a
a
debate,
debate.
bro.
It's not a
Don't tell
debate.
me it's not a debate.
It wasn't a debate.
Lewis
tell me that.
Stazza and Specs all had him number 1.
Don't tell me I wasted my time
Well, you
debating.
wasted your time.
No, I didn't.
You did.
It's
Because
tough.
who won? At the end of the day, who won the vote?
Vardy won the vote.
So it was a wasted debate.
No,
You
that's
debated with
not
yourself.
how debates work. Do you watch politics?
Yeah, I do.
Alright, so
I was watching- I was
do you
watching
watch
this morning.
do you watch
In
elections?
fact, yeah, I was watching-
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
it doesn't work like that.
It does work like that.
Yeah, there's
You have
a
to watch
reason
it.
for debates
Yeah.
to get to the end.
Yeah, you have
There's
a strong
reason.
debate
If
between
I don't
each
have
other,
a
strong
debate,
argument.
I don't
You
get
can't
to the
make
end.
What was your
conclusions.
argument? What was your argument then
That's
with
how it
yourself?
works. Tariq,
I
come
know,
on, man. Come on, bro. You're better than this.
But Mehmet,
Yeah?
what made you come up to the conclusion that Thomas Vardy?
Thomas Vardy.
That's
great.
In my debate, there was no one called Thomas Vardy in my debate. No one. That's why I like having debates myself. I know Jamie, but I don't know Thomas. So the debate you're thinking about is not my debate at all. But I'm going to say Jamie Vardy because... Now, you got to remember, yeah, I was looking at Jamie Vardy's CV, and it's like...
Thomas Vardy.
It's the mud. The mud all the way up. Yeah. Missing teeth, all like, like he looks like an old cell member. You know what I mean? But then he just bangs and they win the league, and I'm like, okay, this is interesting. But then I was looking at Kante, who came from I think Scene for cheap, and I was like, ooh. But Vardy is a better storyline because I'm born here, and I know this. Well, he came from. What, was it Van der Marmo? It's a bit like Mike Antonio, where
Was it Stock?
Stockport, all them kind
Was it, 11, was it 11 games consecutively that he scored?
12.
Yeah.
Was it
It was
12?
a 12th game, yeah. He broke Van Nistelrooy's record.
And I believe, this is what I strongly believe, that in the future you can buy a player for cheap from France. An African player, he comes, he
And
does
he
his
bangs.
thing. I don't think we're going to see a player coming from
Championship.
PK's
League-
team.
League One.
Right?
We
And
are.
Boom. I don't think we're going to see
What,
that again.
and do the Vardy thing?
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to see that again.
I think
no,
we will
I'm
see
saying,
it.
when I say Vardy thing to you, I'm saying win the league.
I believe we'll say that, yeah.
I don't think so.
I think now, because he came from Sheffield Wednesday's academy, by the way.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not
That's
like
true.
he was just found on a building site.
Yeah,
Obviously, he
yeah.
worked his way up from
think he was.
Stockbridge.
That's Ian Wright.
But now, because academies are so packed with players, I think you will see players drop into
There
low.
is a striker for
you can
Birmingham
look
City
at,
that I
you
do
look
like.
at Joseph Olowu,
Yeah.
he could play at a top level. Given the right path and the right structure, he could get back to the top
Yeah, but
level.
what do you say? It's not going to hit the same now because obviously the lower leagues have got better facilities, there's better training,
I'm just
better
saying, you'll see
managers,
it.
better
Yeah,
coaches.
that's why you will see it again, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I don't think it's not going to hit the same then.
I can't lie. I don't think. Well, there probably has been, but from my knowledge, I don't think there's been like a player that's come from non-league and gone all the way up to the Premier League that hasn't been in like academy setup before.
Before Ian Wright.
Ian Wright,
Ian Wright,
that's
yeah,
it,
obviously.
Ian Wright.
You weren't born then.
But
yeah.
yeah, exactly. Chris Smalling, did he play for
think
academy?
so.
when he was
Yep.
Did he play for an academy when he was a kid? But I know he came from like
Lo-
Maidstone or something like that.
Yeah, it was Maidstone. I think he did play for an academy
He
before.
probably did,
though.
didn't it? I'm trying
no,
to think.
he didn't. No, he
Did he
didn't.
not?
No.
Fair play.
Walderslade boys to Lordswood to Millwall to Maidstone to Fulham.
But Jamie Vardy's brilliance, like I said, I think he's more integral to the Leicester story
Then
to Kante. Kante, without Kante, you need him there, obviously. Same with Mahrez, but the Vardy story it was unplayable. And he broke Van Nistelrooy's
Can I ask you a
record.
question?
It's too
Why
good.
don't I remember a bid for Jamie Vardy after Leicester?
Arsenal
what-
bid.
Arsenal.
Was it official?
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 mil, 26. 20,
No, it was the asking price.
yeah,
he
like
said
20
no.
something mil.
He turned it down.
He said no to Arsenal.
Yes.
And that's the only team that's come.
I think once he re-signed that contract and said no to Arsenal, you're going to struggle for someone to look at him and be like, nah, let's go bid for him. He's wasting your time.
I think his marketability as well is probably another reason as to why he didn't get like offers
100%.
from outside like a...
Yeah, he ain't going to sell no Vardy shirts.
Yeah.
I know he has no swag.
And he was like 27 or something at the time, and it's like now or never.
Mm.
This is the last contract you're getting. So you got to rate him, and stay true to the game.
Mm-hmm.
Stay
I know
true to
he
the
wears
game.
Hoodwich. I know.
Yeah, 100%.
I know he wears Hoodwich. Jeans.
Jeans, yeah.
Oh, good.
But we've made it to number 1 on our list. Number 1 was voted by everybody except for Dazza and Specs, who picked a different season of his. I think consensus was we go for the 2003-2004 Invincible season. His name was Thierry Henry.
The king himself.
You could call him El Capitaine if you want.
El Capitaine, the king, the greatest.
What language is
number
that?
1.
I don't know.
Well,
It's a great
El
question.
Capitaine. El Capitaine.
Oh, I know. I was thinking, why did I pick on me? But I know why.
You picked 05-06, I think.
Did I?
Or 405.
0405.
It must have been 030. No,
Has to be 03.
I picked 2002, 2003.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
He was unreal 2000-2003, let's be clear.
Didn't win the league though.
That was 2002, 2003 was the 20 in it? Or 24 goals?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was
20.
but 2003-2004, you talk about when you tuned into Liverpool games in that Suarez era, you tuned into Arsenal games in that era, Henry had already scored 3 goals.
100%.
Like, you play Middlesbrough, 6-0, Bolton, 5-0.
He was giving away
Whoever.
penalties as well.
But
Giving
it goes
away
back to your
pens,
point,
yeah.
though.
Perez here, do you want to
Go back to your point, though. Some of them players in that league were not good.
No, that's true, yeah. But
They
he
went
also
up-
did it against the big teams.
Talk Tigo?
I'm worried about our list, though.
Champions League, he did.
I'm worried
Yeah,
about our
yeah,
list.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
worried
You
about
did.
Vardy being second and Henry being first.
Why is that?
Just doesn't sound right.
Why? Why doesn't it sound right?
You're talking about myth. Let's talk about quality of what was happening on the pitch. Because that's why I don't have Vardy as high as you
Top
lot.
three.
It's because it's like the myth ain't.
Quality.
The myth is what you're talking about.
Quality.
The quality is Thierry Henry. The best
Okay,
individual
I've got
Premier
you.
League
I've got
seasons
you.
is Thierry
Okay,
Henry.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah.
And it's probably Ronaldo after that. But you lot went with the myth of Vardy. And I
But
get
it's
it. I get it.
about to be Salah though.
Yeah. It's about to be. Salah's close. Yeah, he still has to do a lot to get
Oh,
there.
you
But he's close.
you think Salah's coming to Henry now?
For Henry's story.
For the
The
best
The best individual
For
season.
the best
yeah.
individual season.
Yeah.
So,
Of course he's coming for it.
let me ask you a question. Are you basing it off performances or just stats and goals?
Performances.
It's impossible. Have you seen what Henry's goals? Have you seen what he was doing?
No, I get
Have you
that.
seen how he's running in and out of teams and just scoring goals?
So is Mo Salah, though.
No, it's not. Not this season. Mo Salah was more
What happened
devastating.
in the Champions League
Mo
semi-final against
Salah was
Chelsea?
more. One second. What?
1 second.
1 second. He's talking about Champions League. We're talking about Prem.
Boys, I'm
Let's not move the goalposts. No. My friend, no. The goalpost is here. So let's just keep it here. Let's just keep it here. 1 second. Virtue. Make sure you get virtue. Let's just keep it here. Yeah. What Henry was doing that season
Yeah.
was unplayable. He was
Salah
undeniably.
this season?
No. 1 second. He was undeniably the best player in the world that season.
Yeah.
Didn't get it. Okay, whatever. Ballon d'Ors-
Deniably, then.
Yeah. Ballon d'Ors, like you said, it doesn't count.
I agree, but
Yeah, it doesn't count. But no.
does make it
We're
deniable.
going off your rhetoric. It doesn't count.
No, it doesn't count.
So
Does
Thierry
make it
Henry,
deniable,
the goals and the individual brilliance, what he was doing for the season for Arsenal to win the league, undefeated by the way, was undeniable. Mo Salah, yes, he has individual brilliance, but he didn't drag Liverpool. He's not dragging this Liverpool team.
Thierry
to the
Henry
league.
dragged Arsenal.
Bro, he scored over 30 goals that season.
Of course
and
he
like
did.
7
Salah's
assists.
doing that.
Salah's doing that right
But
now.
it's way better. It's
Why?
way
Why
is it better?
Why?
Because he's scoring better goals. He's more impactful.
What?
The goals that Mo Salah's scoring is not better than the goals that Henry scored. It's
What
not.
makes you say that?
Because I say that Mo Salah had a better season 18-19. He had
And this season.
He's just scoring goals this season. He was
No,
more
he's not.
frightening.
No, he's not.
This is his best season
He was
as
more
a
frightening.
footballer.
I think
all
Mo Salah
round.
was more frightening years ago, a couple of years ago, than this season.
They're double digits points clear at the top of the table in February.
The only reason why I back Miles here is because I've seen Henry, especially when I was a deep Arsenal fan, play with shocking players.
Not in 2003, 2004.
No, okay, but I'm just saying after that, I've seen him drag teams. Salah's not been in the team where he's dragging everyone else.
We're talking about 2003,
I
2004.
know,
though.
but I'm just it still counts to the individual brilliance. It still counts.
Because
Yeah, but Salah hasn't been asked to do that. Salah has been an elite player now. By the way, years before he joined Liverpool, once you add it all up and then say, let's look back at what he was doing at Roma and Fiorentina, you go, you know what?
Yeah, he's putting up
You
numbers.
know what?
It's numbers,
he's serious. No, but you talk
It's
to
numbers.
anyone who played with him, talk to anyone who trained with him, talk to anyone who played against him. It's more than numbers.
Okay, all
numbers.
right. Let's do season for season. Let's do seasons. Right, cool.
It's numbers.
Who's a better dribbler?
Thierry Henry.
No,
Thierry
no, I want Mo's to answer.
Yeah, Henry.
Mo's answer. We're gonna break it. We're gonna destroy it. Watch this. Who's a better dribbler?
Henry.
Better finisher?
Henry.
Better.
Free kicks.
Henry.
Who's faster?
Henry.
Okay, so
He's got a better pass.
Henry.
who's better all round?
Henry.
So
Who's had the better seasons?
That's like.
But that's what I'm saying. You're going off stats and numbers. We're talking about individual
No,
brilliance.
I'm
This
not-
is the
No,
individual.
we're talking about individual
it's not
brilliance as well.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not stats.
So it's all
all
stats. that's what I'm
stats.
saying.
Okay. You just asked the stats.
Yeah.
It's no stats. Otherwise, there'd be other Thierry Henry
Who's had
seasons
more
that
better
won the
seasons?
league.
Who's had more better seasons?
Salah.
Yeah.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Because Henry's the
Salah,
only.
Salah hasn't had a bad
Yeah,
season.
that's what I'm thinking.
No, but Henry's the only.
Since he left Chelsea, he hasn't had a bad
wait,
season.
wait,
No,
Henry's the only.
no,
One second. Let me
okay,
hold him. You said the better seasons. Henry's the only person, the only striker in the league to get like 3 back-to-back golden boots. Salah hasn't done that. So
What are you
how?
talking about?
Hasn't Harry Kane done that?
No. Well, Henry is the only striker to get 3 golden boots back-to-back. So how's he had better seasons than Salah? How season has better
Because we're
seasons?
not talking about 3 seasons. You
But-
said
but-
who's
but-
had more. You didn't say who's had 3 back-to-back seasons. You said who's had more.
But that alone is showing that he's had better seasons than Salah, right?
me-
Going off stats.
For me,
Well, again, going off stats, maybe, yeah, but that's not the question that was asked.
Yeah, but he's still he's
Watching-
better than
You
Salah.
lot
though.
are trying to change the
I'm
question.
not trying to change anything.
Watching-
I'm not trying to change anything. I'm
watching
giving you
Salah-
facts
What did
and
Salah?
stats.
What did Salah do for Egypt? You see the year that you just said. What did he do for Egypt?
No, go on.
It's this year. It's this year. There's no tournament this year.
Okay.
There is a tournament.
I thought it was this year.
December.
This season.
Huh?
No, it's next season.
This season.
But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
What's he done though for Egypt?
what's he done for Egypt?
I was wondering-
03-04. What did Thierry Henry do for France?
No.
Yes.
How many World Cups has he won?
Wait,
And Euros?
France went out with the Euros, right?
Yeah.
Because he said this season was Mo Salah done, and I'm saying that season what did Mo
Was Egypt in the
Thierry do?
Euros? There you go. There you go. No, but man to man, Henry.
Again, you talk about the myth. He's a god when you think of that 2003,
There's no myth
2004
with
season.
Henry.
The pitch was small. He was tall. He was coming in from both sides. He was carrying the ball.
What pitch was small?
licking
Highbury?
the ball. Highbury, yeah.
He went to
tiny.
Highbury. So he only played on Highbury.
I'm just saying, when you picture him, you picture this god-like figure.
Because that's what he is.
No, he is. Of course, he is. Bro, I've got him number 1. I'm not.
He's him.
I'm saying he's number 1. I'm just saying. Moses is right. Salah's coming.
Yeah.
And
You're
there's
not-
going to be a conversation.
stats-wise.
No, bro.
No, not just
You're not
stats-wise.
watching if you're saying that.
I'm watching Mohamed Salah.
Not just
Mohamed Salah
stats-wise.
is not that player. It's not
You
super
think
breathtaking.
you think it's Thierry Henry nutmeg Danny Mills?
Yeah.
That puts him above
What are you
Salah.
talking about? So I'm talking about when he goes through the whole team of Tottenham and scores and puts it.
When
he goes through Carrick.
When Carragher brings his car and
we're
tries to
losing
catch him and he still can't catch him.
So we're
individual
talking about Danny Mills now. We're talking about Jamie Carragher, and let's talk about Jamie Redknapp in that Tottenham run. Okay, so those are the levels we're talking about in 03-04.
hold on.
So do you want to name the players now?
Oh yeah. No.
Oh, okay.
Let me go first.
Yeah, you go first. Go on.
Ledley King.
Not in that goal.
Huh? Okay, but
played against
he
Ledley
mashed
King?
up Ledley King that year.
Yeah.
Yeah. He mashed up Rio.
They drew 2-2, right, with Tottenham in that second game.
He still mashed up Ledley King.
Okay.
He mashed up Rio.
We won the league there.
He's mashed up Sol Campbell in
Did
training.
Arsenal beat Man United like that year?
Who?
Did Arsenal beat Man United that year?
No, Man
Did
United.
they drew twice?
Yeah. So wait.
What's the point?
What you
Because
saying?
when Mohamed Salah won the league, they didn't beat Man City back to back, did they?
Hold on.
No, we
When
got-
Arsenal, when you played Arsenal this season,
Yeah.
at Emirates, was it Emirates?
Draw so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who
Okay.
scored for you?
I don't remember.
It was Nunes.
Nunes and who?
Nunes.
No, you lost 3-2, no?
No, it was 2-2.
Was it a
Nunes
draw?
and then Van Dijk scored a header.
Okay.
Yeah.
Salah didn't score.
It's all right, but he scored against Liverpool before.
That was your example. That was your example. That was your example.
No, because
You
Mike
said-
King goes to big stadiums and scores goals.
All I'm saying is, as of right now, I think we can fairly say that Thierry Henry probably had the best individual season. Well, it's debatable.
Well, Ronaldo's
It's
there.
debatable. Ronaldo's there. Suarez is there as well. For
sorry,
me.
Fact check. Fact check.
Mirrors check.
Fact check.
You fucked this up, man.
Mo Salah
Salah
scored.
scored that. Salah
Scored where?
He scored it. He scored it.
Did he score this?
But Henry didn't score against Man U.
He didn't score it. Did he score the Emirates?
Check. Hold on, just check.
He didn't score the Emirates. It's
He
mad.
did 2-2. He did.
It's mad.
You're
Van Dijk-
arguing Google.
Listen, 1 second.
You're arguing with Google, bro. You're arguing with Google.
Give me this.
You can't argue with Google.
Give me this. That don't count. That don't count.
Who scored?
And it was at equaliser.
Can I see Man United versus
Oh,
Arsenal
that don't count.
2002, 2003? Please, I just
Yeah.
we got it, please.
Yeah, go on.
But it was the confidence for me though, because I said I don't know. You lot were like, nah, he didn't score. It was Nunes and Van Dijk.
He made the run off, actually, to be fair.
Right, first game team. Man United.
So he scored against.
Did he win
him,
though?
Huh?
Did he win?
We drew. At
Okay,
Emirates.
cool.
Of course, we're
What's the last time he
talking
beat
about
No, you don't.
I believe we're talking about the Battle of Old Trafford.
Yep. What's the score?
0-0.
0-0. Okay.
0-0. Rio Ferdinand, clean sheet.
Yep.
Big up. Yeah, the best centre back of all time.
We're down to 10 men, by the way. Just letting you remind up. We're down 10 men.
Thank you.
It's we now. I hear it.
Yeah, of course.
I hear it, bro.
No.
I hear it, bro.
Was.
You don't need to.
Okay.
No.
Say no more, man.
Okay.
Say no more, man.
And then in April 16th of 2003, it ended 2-2.
He bagged.
And the goal scorers were
Reyes.
Thierry Henry twice.
Fair.
That's my goal, man.
So wait, let's say if Salah scores against Arsenal at Anfield.
Which is more than likely, because you'll get a penny. Because you'll get a penny.
Because the score was 2-2. Yeah. Arsenal versus Liverpool. Yeah. And the score between Arsenal and Man United was 2-2. Yeah. Thierry Henry scored. Mo Salah scored. Interesting.
It's 2-1.
So but
Arsenal
were at home.
Yeah, so Moses.
We got you lot at home.
That game
that decides it.
If Salah scores 2 goals,
then yeah,
if he scores 1, cool.
Then
it's 2-2 if they win.
Yeah, because you lot didn't win a game.
You didn't beat them even.
No, but they're basing it off one race, one title, one race.
We're comparing the seasons, though, bro.
Yeah, but one race, though. He's doing it one race.
How many
races? How many times Henry done it? But if you want to be a god,
but hear what I'm saying.
Yeah, no.
We cooked them with that. When it comes to season, we cook them with that.
Yeah.
But this season, we'll wait for people to go in works.
Wait.
But I need.
No, but I know my GOAT though. I know who the GOAT is. We know individual brilliance is Thierry Henry, because they're going off numbers. I know Salah's. He's him. He's a good player. He's great.
I hate when people say him.
You hate it? I'm gonna say it. He's him. HIM.
All right, Kendall Jenner.
Okay, cool. What should I call you? What should I call you then?
Go on, something.
Big Show. We can all say names.
Kendall Jenner, Big Show.
That's crazy.
What a match. We all know that Thierry Henry is that guy. We all know that.
But you have to remember, we still have how many more months left of the season? 2 months?
A couple months, and he's already bagged record numbers.
20.
Frank Lampard has got more goals than Thierry Henry all round.
How many goals has he got
stats?
in all comp? How many Salah's got all comp?
I believe it's over 30 now. Should be.
And what was on me 2002, 2003?
I think 34.
Sorry, I know T. I know we're limited, but I need to know this. I'll say 29, innit?
What? Thierry Henry got 30.
You got 30, 203.
He got over 30 goals and like 7 assists.
So Salah has more now.
32 goals,
and like 7 assists.
22 assists.
22 assists from Henry.
Apparently, I don't know how
what do you mean
stats.
apparently?
That's just in the Premier.
I don't know how stats were counted.
22 assists.
All
It's
comps.
long.
Broski.
That's
But
like
we're not
50
talking about
goal
that season, by the way.
How many assists has Salah got now?
That's like 50 goal involvements.
I think Salah's got 17 assists right now in the Prem.
What? You bet. What? What the fuck is going on?
Mo Salah this year so far in all comps, 30 goals and 22 assists.
You're a dickhead. You was arguing. He didn't even know.
What does that mean to me?
He didn't even know. Wait, Salah's got 22 assists and we're in March.
Early March.
I said stats. We're talking about individual brilliance here.
Well, the crowd can debate this now.
Yeah,
because we've obviously had
yeah.
our say. We've all had our say. I love
no
Thierry.
stats wise. Yeah, you're doing your thing.
Thierry Henry's number 1 for me. He's still there, but I'm saying Mo Salah is on his way to becoming that guy, and he might just walk away from the league at the end of it.
Potentially.
At his best.
Okay, can we do something?
He might just.
If Salah does go mad now from now on and we're March, can we come back and change the year for Henry to compete with Salah? Can we do that?
Wait, what year was it? Was it
203? No title.
No, we're gonna change. So we're fighting for 0203 now.
Yeah.
But can we go back and bring another year of Henry's?
Yeah, we'll start again. We'll start from scratch.
Huh? What do you mean?
We'll do.
Lost.
You know what we'll do?
But why?
Yeah, but you're comparing stats.
You know what we'll do, Specs?
We're not doing stats. We're doing the individual player.
Miles.
Who's the better player?
But they got more weight over that.
Miles, at the end of the
Because of
season.
the stats.
Miles,
And the other stuff.
Yeah, but he's got better stats than Ronaldo.
Miles, at the end
Is he
of
better than Ronaldo? Is he better than CR7?
Ask Moses.
Is he better than Ronaldo?
Well, if we're talking about
Mohamed Salah.
Ronaldo's best season.
Yeah.
He hasn't got better stats than Ronaldo's
in the
best season.
Prem.
In the Prem?
In the Prem. Yeah, he does. But I'm talking...
Exactly.
Maybe.
But he's not better
But
than
yeah,
Ronaldo.
he might
That
be.
year,
He might be.
individually, CR7's better than Salah.
He might be, because we got Vardy ahead of
just going off-
Ronaldo right
but
now.
you're going off
Is Vardy
stats.
better than Ronaldo?
You're going off stats.
No, that's what we got here.
Oh, but we're going off individual brilliance. If this is just a stats
What?
list,
It's not just a stats list.
But
We're
that's what
watching
you're
the
basing
guy
it
play
off.
every
That's what you're
week.
basing the
We're
goals on the
watching him
stats
play
off.
It's
every
not
week.
the stats I'm basing off, by the way.
The
that's
stats
what-
are just unreal.
Don't cut to me. I'm
He
dead.
brought the stats up.
Yeah, but
He said,
that's what
you
you've
said
got,
how many
though.
goals and assists did
That's
Henry have?
what you've got.
No,
though.
we're
Let's
watching
be
him
real.
every week.
Like,
But his
literally.
individual brilliance is great, but it's not better than Henry's. It's not. It's not.
Okay. But you
Is
want
he better than Henry's individually?
I'll tell you what we'll do. At the end of the season, when Mo Salah's done what he has or what he hasn't, we'll
Which he's
compare.
more than likely gonna do.
We'll compare Salah's 5 best seasons in the Prem
Perfect.
to Thierry Henry's
There we
5
go.
best seasons in the Prem,
That makes
and
a
we
lot
will
of
make a
sense.
list of the 10 best Premier League seasons between 2 of the most lethal tackles of all time.
Let's do that.
Save it.
Yeah,
Let's
fair
do
enough.
that.
Now we're going
Let's
to
do
count
that.
down the top 10 before we do our recommendations. Number 10 on our list was Dimitri Payet, 2015-16. Number 9 was Erling Haaland, 22-23.
Shouldn't be there.
8 was Didier Drogba, 09-10.
Should be higher.
Number 7 was Luis Suarez, 13-14.
Unplayable.
Number 6 was Yaya Toure, 13-14.
Smells of chips.
Number 5, Gareth Bale, 12-13.
Weird face.
Number 4, N'Golo Kante, 15-16.
Should have been Vardy.
Number 3, Ronaldo, 07-08.
Unplayable.
Number 2, Vardy, 15-16.
Red Bull.
Number 1, Thierry Henry, 03-04.
King.
Great list.
It's a good list. I can't lie. It is a
Now,
good
we've
list.
been doing this on this show. We've been ending our episodes with a recommendation. We've had some great recommendations so far. We've had some bad ones. Daz has recommended Celebrity Dancing on Ice. Not a good. That wasn't a good one. You recommended people coming home from war on TikTok. I've not gone into that. I've not explored
Homecoming.
that.
Homecoming.
Homecomings, yeah. So, Miles, do
I'm
you
gonna
have a
recommend-
recommendation?
Yeah, I saw him yesterday. He popped up on my algorithm. He's a good rapper. His name's called Tyno. Good rapper, man.
Where's he from?
Tyno from North London.
How did you
Oh,
find
really?
him? How did you find
Just
him?
English.
popped up on my look. It's right there. Just popped up on my algorithm.
Tyno, okay.
Tyno,
Okay.
good rapper. He's not
Spell
even
it.
drill. Tyno.
Has he got an Instagram?
Yeah, that's it. Tyno.
Okay.
Yeah, good rapper, man. I thought I was gonna click it. It was gonna be drill. Nice, proper rap. The videos look good, clean, decent, bro.
I'll look
I was
it up. That
I was
sounds good.
I was impressed.
Moses,
First
have
time
you
I've
got a
seen a new artist,
recommendation?
I'm impressed.
A song called Father by, I think his name Jim Legacy.
Okay, Jim Legacy, he's popping, yeah.
That song is a
It's
banger.
blowing up. It's blowing up right now.
Yeah, literally. Like
Yeah,
it's
legend,
bro. It
Jim
feels
Legacy.
like very nostalgic. Very
Yeah.
nostalgic.
It's very much like mid 2000s-y kind of rap, kind of. Yeah, it's blowing up though.
Good stuff still. Just listen to that.
Specs, have you got a recommendation?
Yeah, I recommend people to go and take a trip to Doncaster. They've got the horse racing there,
Yeah.
football stadium, and fantastic people. You know what I mean? Instead of you guys sitting on Tinder all day trying to find a mommy, go and find yourself a mommy in Doncaster.
Is there good girls out there?
Yeah, very, very nice girls.
Well
they
behaved,
all read
all that.
books. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They don't have social media. So yeah, man, go and find yourself a good mommy over there.
I was going to recommend a show that I've been watching. We talked about it off air, but I'm actually going to skip it, and I'm going to recommend something that might sound bait, but it's WWE on Netflix. Now, I've had WWE Network for years, but just to watch old wrestling, just old pay-per-views, old wrestling. And then my girl got pregnant, and she started watching wrestling on Instagram. She'd never watched wrestling before, but because I was watching old wrestling when she was around, she started watching wrestling on Instagram. She started watching the new wrestling, and I started like slyly watching it. Now it's on Netflix. Triple H is in charge. It's never been like since the Attitude Era. It hasn't been as big as this. John Cena turning heel the other day was emotional.
I've got one issue.
Turning heel.
Turning
Yeah,
heel,
like turning against the crowd.
He's never been a bad
He
guy.
turned against the crowd.
Yeah.
John Cena turned against
John
the crowd.
Cena turned.
No
The
way.
Rock made him do it. The Rock said, cut his
Yeah,
throat.
'cause I saw what he did to my man.
Yeah. He's against the people now.
Oh.
Tigo, let me ask you a question. You said it's the best it's ever been, right?
Best since the Attitude Era. But it's up there with the best it's ever been.
Now.
Yeah.
What's making it the best? Like the stats and all that.
No, not at all.
No. What's
The
making it
stats
the
are
best?
way down.
That's
But
crazy.
what's making
to
it
me.
the best now?
He's on you to
The
use
quality of the product.
The quality of the product.
Yeah.
Was it better than the Attitude Era?
no.
I'd say it's better than the Attitude Era now.
No,
Yeah.
the reason why you're wrong because when I saw the clip, there was someone in the ring that's not supposed to be in the ring.
Travis Scott.
What the fuck is
he-
going
When
on?
Mike Tyson was there in 1997, or Dennis Rodman in
Mike
1997.
Tyson was the biggest thing in popular culture at that
Donald
time.
Trump? Donald Trump?
Come on, Tigo.
Donald Trump.
He wasn't actually.
What? Mike Tyson? He was a heavyweight
He
champion
was,
of the world.
he was actually no, he wasn't the heavyweight champion of the world,
It's Mike. He just came out of jail.
and he lost.
He just came out of jail.
He was actually supposed to do it in 1995 and lost. So they
just
actually
came out of
parked
jail.
it and then came back to it in 97.
And
But
Mike Tyson at that time was.
I'm just saying.
best.
You're doing stats now. Right
I
now,
am.
Raw is exclusive to Netflix. On Tuesdays, go watch it. The pay-per-view, or just watch the pay-per-views because they do a good job of explaining everything.
Who's your favorite
beforehand.
wrestler now?
Right now, my favorite wrestler is probably. That's a good question. I'm gonna go.
ask him that.
It's always AJ Styles. I love AJ Styles.
Oh, I rate you for that.
Yeah, I love AJ
Who's
Styles.
your favorite wrestler of all time?
All time.
Yeah.
What a great question.
You can't say a great question. I say a great question.
Did you actually say that?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
that's bad podcasting.
My bad. Sorry.
Don't,
I wasn't
don't, if
listening.
you say what I think you're going to say, I'm leaving this chair.
I'm so sorry.
This is
but
we're
like,
ending it on you, Moses.
I'm so sorry if this is not what you wanted
Don't
to
be
hear.
sorry. Say it with
but
trust.
It's probably The Rock for me.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Fair
That's fair.
For me. No. It's The Rock.
Specs is your favourite of all time?
Trish Stratus.
She was at Elimination Chamber.
Have you seen her pictures?
Yeah.
I put her on my Snapchat.
I watched her wrestle. She wrestled in the tag match.
She made,
No.
She made me £300 on my Snapchat because I put on my last thumbnail. Yeah, thank you.
You need to get me verified, man.
Anyway.
My favourite villain though is Edge.
Oh,
Ooh.
bad.
I like Edge.
No, but I like Edge though.
I like Edge.
No, he's not a good villain.
No, for what he did to Kane with Lita. Is that her name?
Yeah, Leo. But that's
Yeah,
not.
well, I was a kid of this year. I was like, yeah.
Thanks, Moses. Everyone follow Moses. He's got good opinions like that one. From my left,
I'm not a
thank you
wrestling
for
guy,
coming.
bro.
Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you made it this far, give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. It means a lot. Give us a comment. Let us know who your favourite wrestler is. And if you're watching WWE on Netflix, it's a big move these days. A big move. Wrestling's back. It's cool. Drake was there the other day.
Stop talking about Drake. He lost to Kendrick Lamar.
He did.
From my left, click like and subscribe.